Hey there, hope you're having an awesome weekend. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis.
And I'm Bob Lewis. We're going to have a big time today, and
Yes.
we got a lot of cool product, and we got a giveaway, a new one.
Yeah, let me tell everybody about this item here. This is going to be our case giveaway that we have on our website. And go to cutlerycorner.net. So this is a Collector Club 2-blade doctor knife, and it's done in a beautiful, it's a bluish green. They call it Allegheny Mountain Jig. Yes, it's numbered 2.
What's the retail on that thing?
Quite a bit. I don't have a specific retail, but I would go ahead and say at least 200 or more.
Yep. Big dollars right there. So you don't even have to purchase anything to win. Just go to cutlerycorner.net and register. For those of you who have already purchased, don't worry about it. Your name's already in the box. So that is our giveaway.
Which is happening soon.
Yep.
At the end of this month on the 30th.
There you go. Now, we normally start talking about the woo about this time.
Well, we do have some pretty good specials like the woo. It is a brand new item. And this one is a Steel Warrior 6-inch coon skinner, and it's done in an autumn second cut. This is a new color that is out by Steel Warrior. Put this one on sale at $12. It's a good all-around fixed blade, no doubt. Whether you need a good working knife, you want one just in your truck, your tackle box, deer skinning, it covers it all. And it's Steel Warrior quality, which means it is Rockwell tested, 5658. So, the woo, it means with order only. So when you add that on to anything else that you're buying, you get it for that deal of $12.
So in other words, what she's saying is it was $16.75. When you purchase another order, you can put this with it. You qualify then to buy this item for $12. 6 inches overall, beautiful handle, nylon sheath, full tank construction for $12. Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, it's a deal for you. Hey, here's Jim's pick. You know, you guys have been watching for the last few months. I guarantee you've probably taken advantage of this if you're dealers, and a lot of dealers wait on it every week. All right, this item right here is about 7.5 inches overall. That's a buffalo horn handle with a brass guard. Full tank construction, pinned through the handle 3 times. Double stitch leather sheath with embossing there on the outside. A little bit of file work tooling up there on top to almost make it serrated. This was $20.53. You get this bad boy right here on Jim's pick for $10.50. Item number 102821.
Pick of the week. Yes. That's a lot of buffalo horn, too. Get a solid buffalo horn knife for $10. And you can get as many of those as you want, which is another added benefit because I know a lot of people want to buy more than one. And you can get as many as you want. Well, we have some little Jim Bowie trappers here on the table. They are 2.5-inch little trappers. We have one that's buffalo horn, a blue pick bone, a red saw cut, and then there's the torch bone. $16.72. You get all 4. That's a very different add to order. Most of the time it's a fixed blade or one single item. This is a 4-piece set of pocket knives. And so those are your German stainless mirror polish, 1400 series on the little Jim Bowie trappers. And many times we've always seen these kind of just in maybe larger collections. We do have a big set coming up here in a little bit, but I don't think we've ever singled them out and sold them by themselves. So I like that opportunity.
Certainly is. $4.18 a piece. It's an opportunity. Retail of $67.71. You're getting all 4 for $16.72. $4.18 a piece with that Barlow type of bolster guard up there. Sheila, I believe there's some money to be made there, and if you're a collector, hey, we've put everything together for you.
Little Jim Bowie trappers.
Here's the Black Hills Bandits. Now, of course, you know that Black Hills traditionally were known for straight knives, and they've moved over into tacticals and a little bit of everything else lately, and they do just as good a job, but they upped the game on the straight knives right here just a little. Have you taken a good look at these slim lines right here?
Yeah, and that was one of the things I liked about them, because they're not bulky. They are slimline. We have one in ox horn and one in buffalo horn.
Is that not beautiful? Look at that artwork there. Full tank construction. I'll show you the underneath right there. Sorry, Jones.
There it is. Thank you.
Okay, and we've got sheaths for both of them. You got two pieces right there. What's that length on those? What's the computer say now that we got one?
9.5.
9.5 inches overall. Good looking knives. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, way better than what they should be for that kind of price. Retail's $82.66. You're only paying $28.75. Item number 101315. Sheila, look at the embossing on that sheet.
I know, those bolsters, the sheath, you have these little extra touches that make all the difference in the world. $28.75 for the duo. We did this as a stag spotlight. This just so happens to be Hen and Rooster too, by the way. It's a 4-blade Congress 3 3/4, nickel silver on the bolsters. Gorgeous stag. Retails at $150, but your stag spotlight price is $53.80, which that's only good for this week. You have 1 week to dial in and get that particular stag spotlight.
You know, Sheila, that's the deal. When you think about a Congress, then you think about Hen and Rooster, then you think about stag, and then you think about what it was at $64.50, and now you can get it at $53.80. Even I can do the math on that one.
Well, I don't even think it's going to make it for the week, to be honest.
No,
now that
you
I
don't
see,
have a whole lot of pieces left up there.
Yeah.
Well, some dealer will get them 4 or 5 at a time, too, so.
Then they'll be gone. Stag spotlight item number is 102400. Yeah.
$150 worth of retail on that. That's Hen and Rooster, and that's a deal for those of you who appreciate stag. Once again, item number 102400, just like Sheila said. All right, here's the buck, and this looks like a send, $38, and this one is 4.5 inch closed here.
This is an impressive little knife. We sell buck 110s, buck 500s. This is one of the few times I've seen a tactical style from them, and boy, do I love it. There's the clip on the reverse side. Look at this blade design, and then they've tooled out that opening there all the way through the blade. It has a blue, it's pretty bright blue, I guess, aluminum handle, 4.5 inch there on the handle for $38. I'm impressed. I think this will be a huge success this weekend. We don't even have 50 of these, so the weekend.
And traditional lockback, retail $89.95.
Yeah, and buck.
Yep.
Wow. 102799, the buck lockback. Well, we also have an anniversary knife for you, and this one is made by Hen and Rooster. And that is also deer stag. They have both of the blades lasered. It comes with a cigar gift box. This, if you plan ahead, that would be a good one for the holidays.
You like that one right there?
I do. I like all the lasering and the bolsters.
I love the lasering. 1845, they've been around. 170th anniversary trapper. And I'm going to tell you something I noticed about this one side on this one. Yours may not look identical to this. Are you familiar with the new case handle called the Toasted?
Yes.
Toast? Look at the front of that, just the other side, right there.
Yeah.
Just look at that first inch or so.
Right. They have a jig bone that looks very similar to that. It's called Toasted, but this is genuine stag.
Yeah, big difference between stag and bone, folks.
But you're
isn't
right.
that a beautiful knife?
They have imitated that with the Toasted.
Yep, they certainly have. All right, here we go with the trucking with Trump 2020. And the item number here is 102234. And this one's $34.50. Now, if you like die cast and you like knives, this is great. If you also happen to be a dealer or an individual, but a dealer who's interested in making some money and understands that presidential type of memorabilia sells and sells and sells and increases in value at a much higher speed than just regular knives, particularly if the guy wins, okay? So you get the die-cast truck with both the doors there. You get America First, and you get the flag on the top, and I believe it says right down there, Trump 2020 on that seal on that back door. Then here's your knife with Trump 2020, America First. How about that thought? Retail is about $56.91, around $57. You get both of these pieces for $34.50. 3 ways to win here. Number one, if you collect die casts, there you go. If you collect knives, there you go. And if you are an investor for memorabilia or know someone that is a Trump fan, there it is right there, $34.50. Item number on that was 102234. All right, here's the deal of the day on this gator, Sheila. 16 1/2 inches is just not a lot of knife.
Well, the blade's massive. And they do the sawback design too. This is made by Right Edge. Yeah, $19.95. If you like the big boys, the big knives, boy, that's sturdy. Look at the triple pins that they have, the rivets there on the handle. Looks like a rosewood also there on the handle. So was $26, now $19.95 for this week, because that's how that works. The deal of the day's around for 1 week only. 56052. We have all these brand new specials in play. Glad to have you guys tuned in to our weekend show.
Wow, what a knife for that kind of money.
That's a big, big knife.
That is amazing. All right, here's the Case XX Premier Trapper. Sheila put this set together herself. She's pretty proud of it. It also comes with that case paste. Retail on this is $903.90. There are 10 pieces here. You're only paying $585, and this is Case XX Premier Trappers. Sheila, tell us about it.
Okay, so they're going to come in close. There's your butter rum. We have the Coral Sea behind that. They also have included Lollipop. Now, we only have 10 of these collections. It retails over $900. Fire in the Box, and then there's Black Lava. Then on the lower level, this one's your Fire in the Box. Extremely popular. Now, you'll notice on every single blade, too, it has Premier Edition and the name of that, like Aquarius. This is your Tennessee Orange. We have the Star Spangled Banner, which is a red, white, and blue coming up next. They have included Rainbow. That's becoming one of my favorites. Look at this rainbow. Golly bum, I love it.
That is amazing, isn't it?
Yes, and then there's Purple Passion. I would like, and the slanted boxes, you can see those boxes in the background. I'm going to pull the knives out just a little bit maybe, so I feel like there's just so much going on. I just want you to be able to see all the color and all the knives. You will get the case paste, which is a $20 value, and you will get the polishing cloth. That's a whole nother added benefit. I think it's $35, $40 just in, you know, your extra bonus items. So you guys did a great job setting that up. I'm just trying to, there's a lot of color with these Coralons, and I didn't want you guys to not see all the color. But the case paste, the case polishing cloth, it is there. I'll put it right there. But look at that, Aquarius Purple Passion. Now, actually, Case has 20 different Coralon trappers. And you will see the second 10-piece collection coming up in Todd's show. So you guys stay around for that, because there's only 10 of each set. We have 10 of the Premier Trappers and then 10 of the one there in Todd's set. I know, I totally redid it. These setup guys are looking at me like, what just happened? But they're beautiful. These case knives are beautiful, and there's just so much color. Now, these Coralon handles, they are made by Michael Prater. And of course, you see it is front and back. You get those custom Coralons, but $900 in retail value, you're only paying $585. Trapper collectors, that is a dream come true. We have never done that before until now here on the show.
Here's the Bowie Bonanza, and this one's got a bonus here. $199.95 is what you pay on Cutlery Corner Network. Retail value is $731.54. Folks, that's $11.76 a piece. There are 17 knives here. and this one's got a bonus. All right, I tell you what we're going to do. Not only is this a whole lot of metal right here, we're going to put this thing on FlexPay. All right, so now you're getting 2 payments of, well, the first payment's $99.98 plus freight, and then about 30 days later, you'll be billed the other $99.98. That'll be your second payment there, okay? So we're talking 17 pieces. And this one says with a bonus. So I'm going to go see if I can find that bonus for you. I know it's around here. It's probably over here on the bonus table. Now look at all that steel. All that you're seeing right there is full tank construction. Anywhere from 12 to probably 14 inches, something like that. And they all have a sheath. And I tell you what else we're going to do with it. Why don't we just put a hen and rooster kitchen cutlery set right there. How about that? Okay, there's your hen and rooster logo right there. Now I'm gonna kind of turn this around a little bit so you can see all those knives. You got all of these knives that come with the kitchen set, and you got 6 steak knives, which at Sheila's house they need 10 or 12 steak knives.
We're down to 1.
Down to 1, and they all sharing it there at the house.
That one is still hanging on though. It's not vanished
That's
yet.
their steak knife right there. You get 6 of those. And retail on this is about what I know the wholesale's around $59 or $60.
Oh, just on the kitchen set?
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this. 17 pieces plus the bonus. Is that plus the bonus?
No. Yeah.
Total. Okay.
You get 17 knives and then.
And then this kitchen set.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'm just going to grab the first one that came by right here. Take a look at that. Look at that work on that. Embossing right there. Look at the tooling in the blade. This is full tank construction. A beautiful handle. Anytime you deal with Sharp's Cutlery, it's kind of like a baker's dozen. They're going to give you that knife and just a little bit more than what they have to for your money. And they've done a wonderful job here. Now, you have some with man-made material here, handle on it. Those are tough working knives. Metal's the same. Then you got these wood handles, then you got specialty handles. You got one down there with cat whiskers. You got inlaid. 17 of these, folks, including you're paying $11.76, and we're giving you a $60 at wholesale hen and rooster kitchen cutlery set in the block.
So a lot of those fixed blades, we sell them one at a time. $18.75 and up.
This is 14 pieces in the block right here, and this is hen and rooster, okay? And it's on FlexPay. You can't go wrong with FlexPay. So the first payment will be $99.98 plus freight, and then about 30 days later, Sheila, they'll get another payment, but probably got half of them sold by then. Depends on where you're at, okay? What a super deal. We're talking about all full tank construction, stainless steel, all of them with a sheath, a fabulous deal, plus this set. Your item number is 102663. 102663. This is hen and rooster. This is one of our better deals that we've got going on right now, the Bowie Bonanza.
Wow, that's a lot of knives. So we went from this jumbo fixed blade collection to the August steel showers, and the turntable is just covered up with knives. 26 total pieces. We have the fixed blades there in the center. This is the Howling Wolf Bowie, and it's valued at over $100 just by itself. It's a frostwood Bowie, but then we also have 3 additional frostwood fixed blades. One is your chip away. We also have the Snook, which is made by Ocoee River, and Sharp's Cutlery has the 9-inch.
Hey, Sheila, I just thought about something.
Okay.
Let's put this on FlexPay.
The August steel showers?
Let's put it on FlexPay.
Great.
There it is.
Flex
right
it
there.
up. So that'll give you 2 months to pay for the set now. If you want to take the 2 months, go right ahead. Your pocket knives, and boy, we have a bunch of them here. There's 22 total pocket knives. Premium Trapper in a blue smooth bone. We have the muskrat behind that. That's buffalo horn. And then white smooth bone, Premium Trapper, 2-blade doctor knife, torch bone on the Coke bottle. There's several baby doctor knives. Solid stainless steel. This is a large style toothpick. Green smooth bone trapper, buffalo horn, another full size toothpick. A gentleman's money clip. That's always a fun one to find. Here's another trapper. It's a lot of knives. The biggest batch, really.
Hold on just a minute. We had the wrong
ton.
graphics up there for a moment. I'm sorry. They had the Japanese Sahiro set up there. So
Oh, that'll be coming up later.
yeah, that'll be coming up later. Don't forget about this one now. August Steel Showers. We're talking about 26 pieces, 2 payments of $69 plus some freight there. We divide that $138 up. Folks, that's over $500.40 worth of retail value. You're only paying $5.31 a piece. That's right. Every one of those knives, including that huge buoy right there in the center, $5.31 a piece. And of course, all of our fixed blade knives do come with a sheath unless we otherwise say so. Then, Sheila, look what a great job that's been done on all of these variations and handle material and pattern variations down here on the bottom.
Yes. I mean, there's no two alike on there. If you have the same frame, it's going to be a different handle. But you do get the German stainless mirror polish. And the trappers, they're part of the Frost Collector Trapper series. And there's a bunch of those. But 26 total, 4 fixed blades. You could look at just the fixed blades and almost come up with the 138. It's just a huge variety. If you're buying and reselling, it's going to give you a lot to work with. You may want to get one of those displays that we have too, the 12 by 18 display. You can put all those in there and that'll help you on the resale market.
You know what, Sheila? We're on a roll with everything. I tell you what, let's do. We've sold every kind of knife there is on the market. Mm-hmm. Let's sell some swords.
You want to see those swords?
I want to see some swords, and I want to see a deal on these swords. Well, they answered both of my requests. Okay, and the graphics are even right.
Awesome.
That's good. That's good, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Okay, the Japanese Shiro collection, item number 102673. That might be something you want to write down. Retail, and the spelling on that is correct. Retail, $310.66. You're only paying, catch this, Sheila, $29.33 a piece. You're getting all 3 pieces plus this stand.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's not even factoring in the cost of the stand. You know, normally the stand is sold separately. You get it with the 3-piece sword set.
You betcha, and I'm going to show you something here. I like different, okay? I like different. If they could figure out a way to make salt and pepper different, I'd try it. You know what I'm saying? Check this out here. Look at this red faux hamon line in here. You've got on the Suba, it's traditional. It's just flat black. Japanese writing here. Then you check this wrap here on the Suka. Is that not cool? You got a faux eelskin there in red, okay? Then, of course, you've got this piano lacquer style on the, and you'll get this stand with it, not this one, but this one, okay? So you're getting 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. You're getting 2 in the white sheaths, 1 in the black. Let's just take a look at this one with the white wrap on it for a moment. Okay, check this one out right here. Is that not beautiful? And that's got the black sheath with it, and the piano lacquer. These are about probably 41 inches overall. You got the Suba here that is traditional Japanese with all the artwork on it. Then you got the white wrap over faux eelskin with sparkle on it. Then check this out here. You've even got artwork on the pommel, plus another sheath. 3 pieces at $88, the Japanese Shiro collection. Your item number, 10263. I asked them for a deal on swords, and they gave us one. 3 of these, okay? Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, you can make money on this. And we got the stand for you. And after you sell those swords, use that stand to display more, okay? It's a great sales tool. Or you got some guy that wants all 3 of them, sell him the stand with it. I don't know, Sheila, what would you put that deal at? I'd put that deal at about $225, $235 for all that.
Most places would sell 1 sword for about the 88.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
So there's some money to be made here. All right? And that's impressive no matter where you put it.
You know, and I like the simplicity of the black and the white, too.
Yep. It's different. All right, here's Hen and Rooster Red Hots. Sheila, check this out. We got both of them. You got this red jig bone, then you got the trapper, then you got a muskrat, then you got the bird and trout, then you got the little fishing knife up there, is what I call it up there, our utility knife with a lanyard loop slot, and both of those. Then you got a leather sheath. Is that not cool? We're talking $138. These are Hen and Rooster. There's 4 pieces here, folks. You're not just buying one item. Retail $314. This is Hen and Rooster you're looking at, 4 pieces.
Yeah, this is actually a 2-blade penknife. And then we have the
I
coon
thought it was a little
hunter.
trapper there, reverse edge on it.
Sometimes it's hard to...
Tell the difference? Now, by the way, both of those straight knives got sheaths. You only see one there, but there's one over under her other hand, okay?
That's actually the coon hunter. Bob, I bet the coon hunter, normally, like when we sell trappers one at a time, that's going to be around $79, $89 just in that coon hunter trapper. Everything here on the table, $34.50. There's your penknife, and then your 2 skinners. Let's see, they are 7 1/4, and then the caping knife is 6 1/2. All Hen and Rooster and red hot jig bone. $138 is your sale price for all 4 Hen and Roosters. 100125. Now here's a case item. I think this one just came back today. It's done in an antique bone. It's a teardrop design. It has the PVD coating on the blade. I haven't seen that in a while. And now I am a huge fan of the color of that. And they're calling it antique. It's got a little red, orangish brown color to it. Yeah, I want to see that one more time. So this is actually a platinum coating, the PVD platinum coating. So it's going to make the blade resistant, highly resistant to scratches and scrapes.
And corrosion,
Which we all could use.
I could have used some of that on me growing up. Okay, item number on this one is 60196, $81.50. Hey, Sheila, this is our today's special.
We need to check the quantity on that one too, Chase, by the way. Yeah, today's special.
Right. Now, $45, you're talking 3 items here. Retail, $116 and a penny. On each one of these knives right here, you've got pressurized bone on the pink or the reddish color and the blue. Then that's a natural bone there in the center. Then we got, we got buffalo horn on the rest of this?
They're chip away.
We're talking about a lot of work right here. And then if it's chip away, it means you're going to get a great sheath every time. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time, a leather sheath, yes. I like the file work here on the back of the blade, but look at the width of the blade also. They did this very attractive mosaic pin on every single one of these. You have that mosaic pin in the center. $45. Today's special pricing. Got to catch it while you can. It's here for 1 week. The Citadel, I bet these are about gone. We have 3 left.
And these are made in Cambodia, is that correct?
Handmade Cambodia, and I was told we have all the ones that's here in the country.
And this is the Citadel Leonardo. And if you look at some of Leonardo da Vinci's drawings,
yes,
he had the wings like the man, you know, what kind of wings would need to be for a man to take flight. And that is the image, the handle is made on one of those wings right there. That's why we call it the Leonardo. Retail is $599.95. You're only paying $280. This is a highly unusual, well-made knife. And I mean, it is a beautiful item. Great tempering, even comes with that pouch right there. All right, we're gonna do a station identification. We'll be right back. There it is again, the Citadel Leonardo, and that's about 4.5 inches close. And there was a piece of paper here on the tempering on this steel. But Sheila, if you notice when you pick that up, what you're doing right now, take a look at this. You know you're getting quality.
It has the red line spacer through there. I tested the blade the other day too. Impressive.
Yes. It's they don't make these in a factory throwing 1,500 a day out. This is a slow handmade process right here on most of this knife. And people ask, what's the red line gasket for? When you're using natural materials in particular, if you put that red line in there, it acts like a gasket, and it makes it lay smooth on both sides so you don't get any highlights or raises. It also tempers, if you drop the item, kind of a bounce, kind of a shock right there that will take a little pressure off of it. There's been a lot written about those and what the good they do and the good they don't do, but in my looking at it, they do great. First of all, it looks good. Then number two, I think it helps protect the integrity of the handle.
And you see it a lot on the high-end knives, so that's got to tell you something, you know?
Right, exactly, good point. Retail of $599.95. I know this knife isn't for everybody. It's for the unique collector that's got, number one, the money, and number two, the understanding to know what it is.
And there's only 3.
And Google that bad boy and look up. We've probably got the only 3 in the country that's for sale right now. All right, I like this set. Here's the Iron Cross Duo, 2 pieces at $23.25. Now, these little knives are cool. What's your close measurement on this? Is this about 4.5? They're partially serrated.
Let me put it where, okay, yep, 4.5.
4.5 inches, partially serrated. And look, there's your iron, I call it the Iron Cross. Look at all of that custom work on it. And I love a knife that's partially serrated back there. Believe it or not, you'd be surprised. There'll be things you get into on everyday life that you want to get open. He just showed you, we'll back it up, or she just showed you. We'll back it up there and she'll show you the assisted opening part. It's got a belt clip.
It's also a frame lock too, by the way.
Yeah, that's not just a liner lock. It is a frame lock. Excuse me. You're getting both pieces right there for $23.25. Folks, that's $11.63. Sell this knife. Try it out there on when you feel it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Put it out there, what would you say, $23.95? Try them at $23.95?
Sure.
All right, now this is the Rough Rider Dreamcatcher Stockman. Now this is a composite type of turquoise that you see going on there. It's by Rough Rider. Design's great, quality's great on the blade, on all the blades, and then you got the reverse edge on the Dreamcatcher right here. You've got the R right there that's embossed on the front bolster. That may be mother of pearl right there, Sheila.
Abalone.
Abalone? Gosh, it looks like, well, no, I can see some of the green in it, so you're right. All right, $28.75 for this item. It's a little bit of pocket artwork is what it is. Retail, $59.95. This item is 4 3/8 inch closed, and I like it. Look at all that presentation you got there on the gift box.
So the etching, the lasering is done on the front side. The reverse side looks like that 40 count web turquoise. That's a big Stockman too. It's a 4 3/8 Stockman. So it's gorgeous. I will give it credit there. This one is going to be the chip away clearance. Looks familiar. 8 1/4. Check out the saw cut jigging that they also did. It's a brown jig bone. The leather sheath, it's embossed. And when you look at this knife, you realize that leather sheath is worth $12. But you get the knife, the 8 1/4 inch fixed blade, and the leather sheath for $12. 102820. That is your chip away clearance, which is also good for 1 week. Okay, it's a little bit different design. It's a little different design than the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, chip away clearance time, folks. That's always one of our best sellers on that.
Was $14.85. You can get it for $12. 8 probably 1/4 inches overall. And item number 102820. 20, double stitch leather sheath.
I
It's
like
a cool
the
deal.
pommel there on the end.
Yes, it is. All right. It's like that extended pommel. Put your finger back there on
With
it.
a stop.
Yep. Case Rainforest Collection. And once again, this is, I believe, one of Sheila's put together. And you get the case paste and the cloth here. Retail on this item is $446.40. You got 5 pieces here. Now, when you're dealing with these handle materials, let me explain this to you. No matter what you see here from one side to the other or one knife to the other, in these different color situations, no 2 knives nor 2 sides are ever the same. It's impossible. It'd be like trying to unscramble eggs. It just ain't gonna work. That's what makes these such a great collector item. They're all individual items within themselves. So, $248 for 5 case pieces. Your item number 102532. Sheila, what other patterns would you want?
Well, the Trapper, the Muskrat, the Stockman, those normally go for $59.95. Here they're $49.60. Plus you have the add-on bonuses of the polishing cloth and the case paste. And Rainforest, I think, is one of his more unusual core lines that he makes. I was checking all the blades. You will get the Premier Edition Rainforest 1 in 2,500. That's going to be lasered on every single one of the blades. We only have 7 of these collections left, by the way. They are dwindling down. It's a good one for the fall. Here's our chip away hand-carved collectors. We saw a huge set earlier that was our Sharps fixed blades, but this is the custom hand-carved chip-aways. Can't go wrong with either one of those brands. You can't. This one, you get 7, lots of color. Looks like we have 2 in this golden color. Well, I'm gonna put, there's actually 3. There's one more over here. We have the green, forest green. There's the sky blue, and then 2 in the brown. There's 1 10-inch in the brown, but all the other knives here on the table are the large 12-inch fixed blades that are hand-carved, they're torched, they're detailed. They have the hardwood spacers too, like black forest wood, cocobolo, emerald green, brass guards and pommels. The sheaths, that's pretty impressive because those sheaths, gosh, you get the sheath, you get the knife for $18.29. About $24.95 is where we'd sell these one at a time. You got to kind of catch the bar. You know, when we have the larger sets too, like this, like a 7-piece collection, you get a better deal. The price per knife goes down. The green one has an S-style guard. I would have to say the blue is one of my favorites. But now if you're into the traditional colors, the golden, yellow, and then the autumn brown, those look really nice too.
Pressure dyed in the center on the bone, hand carved, torched. You got a brass pommel, brass guard, double stitched leather sheath that's embossed on the outside. There are 7 pieces here, folks. Retail's $292.20. You're only paying $128, and you can see why chip away is so popular. And I'll tell you what, here's another reason right here why Prater is so popular. This is a Michael Prater Collectors Club, and a lot of people have already got involved with this. Retail's $199.90. You only pay $49.95 a piece when you get in the Collectors Club. There is a secondary price if you're just interested in 1 piece at a time. But the way it works is that each month a new piece comes out. You automatically get it once you're in the Collectors Club. And you can stop that at any time, but you get a big savings, about like $20 a knife, isn't it, Sheila? If you stay in the club. And Sheila has been watching this very close. We got a lot of members in this, so that's working out. From the first, which was the Avalanche, where are we at? And I guess the one in the center is our current knife, isn't
Yes,
it?
the current one is Purple Haze. That's the color that came out in August. But if you were to join the club now, you would start off with this one right here, which is called Avalanche, and then we would catch you up eventually, send you 1 Trapper a month. These are also hen and rooster trappers. The custom Coralon handles that you see are exclusive to the club. We have always heard of Michael Prater and Purple Passion. Okay, that's a whole separate deal. This one is called Purple Haze. It actually looks very different from the Purple Passion, but you'll only find the Purple Haze in the Collector Club. I was thrilled when Michael Prater came out with these. I thought, what a great idea. Wish we had done that years and years and years ago, but it's never too late to come out with a good idea. And we are actually on the 7th month right now with the Purple Haze. Under $50 to get a hen and rooster trapper and a one-of-a-kind.
Here's the Case Hunter. This pattern's been around a while. Your item number 23069. Now we're talking about 6 and about 3/8 inches overall. That's a stainless steel pommel. That's a stacked leather handle with a couple of stainless steel spacers. And then, of course, you've got that stainless steel guard. Little serration on the top up there. A good little working knife. Comes with a leather sheath. You are talking about a Case product here. Item number 23069. Retail of $80.61. And yeah, you've seen it before. And the reason why it's selling right now is because it's selling right now. It is always sold. Good looking leather sheath, $53.30. And it is Case, made right up there in Bradford, PA.
Hunting season's not too far away. I think there's a dove season too, right before, it's sometime I believe in the fall. That's a good dove knife. The Castrum Fault.
It's generally Labor Day.
Yeah.
It's generally Labor Day. All right, Castrum, and this is the Fault lockback. Now, Castrum, I'm going to say is a high dollar knife. You were talking about one of our employees that wears this item. He can choose any knife he wants, and he wears a Castrum. He has it on him all the time. Retail $249.95. Tell us what we're looking at here, Sheila.
Okay, so the handle is 4 1/8. It's made of curly birch. Curly birch is right up my alley. I like this look.
You don't see as much of it out here as you do out west.
So they're made in Sweden.
Yep.
And
I'm talking about just the tall birch.
yeah.
They may have a birch out there that they're using and handled that's native to Sweden.
And it has N690 steel that they use on this too. I was talking to Jay the other day. Jay's the guy who runs our store, and he carries the fixed blade version in curly birch also. But he was saying how this company, the Castrum Company, was voted the third for 3 years in a row. They won the award for the best bushcraft knife out there in Sweden for the third year in a row. So he believes in it. I've tried them, and they are really, really nice knives.
Here's the Valley Forge in the split stag. And let me explain to you what they're talking about right there. As you take a look at this knife, you have a wood pommel handle with a lanyard loop hole in it. Then you got a section of stag. Then you got wood again. Then you got the brass guard. You also have the Damascus blade that is full tank construction. Now, this knife is 8 inches overall, and you've also got the leather sheath. Now, let me tell you something. Valley Forge ought to bring something to mind to you. So Sheila came up here a few weeks ago, and she says, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's give them a 13 colony original flag to go with it. This thing's about 3 foot by 5 foot, and it's got the stars for the original 13 colonies there. That's a $20 value you're going to get with that item. You can thank Sheila for that one. Retail $130.98. You only pay $44.50. That's Damascus.
That looks really good, guys.
They did a good job on that.
Yeah, it's a 3 by 5 flag. So that's a big flag, and the Betsy Ross flag. She made the first original flag in 1776.
There you go. Sling blade, coyote. What's your steel on this?
Interesting.
CR9?
I believe so. Let me look. This one's, I believe this one's 8. That's what I'm.
This is HCR here, full tank construction. That's a ball bearing opening system that you're looking at. And it's got that G10 handle material. This is probably the handle material has been laser cut, CNC type machining. $82.50. This bad boy is 5 inches closed. Did I mention ball bearing opening system? It's also got a pocket clip on the side. Retail $220. Item number 102212. It's got a unique sheath too, Sheila. It's got a vertical or a horizontal sheath that you can wear either way, just like some of these phone carriers now that you can put on your belt. They're not showing you that, but they'll show it to you in just a second, I promise you. And it's vertical or horizontal with a fast clip opening system on it. There it is. That thing's worth $25 by itself. Retail of $220, you only pay $82.50. This is a sling blade. Coyote with free shipping on this. Let me do that again. Free shipping on this item, $82.50. Hey, here's another one in the Red Fox. We're set up the same way, same steel, and you've also got the ball bearing opening system. This one has a G10. It's got that red textured kind of CNC cut handle material. And this one is a just super fast opening, and it's got a pocket clip on the back side and a vertical or horizontal sheath with a fast clip open on it.
Yes.
Somebody asked me if that was full tank construction, because I just about say full tank construction on everything, and I say no, not on an opening knife. It's not. $82.50. Okay. Full tank construction on straight knives, not on folding knives. This is a ball bearing opening system. I want to make sure we're clear on that one. And this is HCR here. It's got a lanyard loop hole in the back of it, and it also has a pocket clip.
The Red Fox.
Yes.
I like the red, gray, and black, and then the deep grooves on the G10 handle. This is new by Coe River. It's called Barlow's Best, and it's $12.50. When I first saw this knife, I was looking at it from the back, and so I couldn't see the brand, but I thought it was German bull or one of the German knives.
A lot of manufacturers have adopted this type of pattern because see that long where it says Barlow's right there? Mm-hmm. That bolster has got so much metal there that supports those two blades when it opens. They don't wiggle around. Some people call those bolsters the jaws, all right? But the Barlow style that you see right here was actually started in the 1700s and was built in the UK, in England for a long time till a lot of their craftsmen got over here. Then we started building it over here. And Barlow is just, it's a name that's synonymous with strength and quality in the cutlery business.
That is beautiful oxhorn. Then you have the Coe River Shield. Case has this presentation buoy is what they call it. It's a white synthetic handle, and it also has the American flag. Looks like it's waving. I will try to get a better angle on that. How about that?
They did good on that, didn't they?
That's cool.
That is cool. I'd have never thought of that. Retail $270.32. This is a case product, $174.98. Sheila's $50 worth of custom leather sheath right there that's been basket embossed. And of course, this is case again. I want to remind you, your item number 60557. This bad boy is 14 1/4 inches overall. And it's got to be a winner. It's got an American flag on it. Made right up there in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Case product, item number 60557.
Wow, I have a deer stag fixed blade coming up in just a little bit that I think everybody's going to want to see is the American Hunter line. Deer stag, if you're looking for that. Stick around, it's not too far off.
Here's that case purple passion you was talking about a while ago. Sheila, there's 5 pieces here. Retail on this set is $451.29. you're paying only $244 on Cutlery Corner Network, and you get your case paste here.
Dang, this is the last one left.
Oh, well, the first one that makes that phone call gets this
hate
one.
to see it go. Purple Passion. Purple, white, Coraline.
They may be actually looking at the last one then. That could be it.
Yeah, wait till you see this trapper and how rich the purple is. It's a purple violet color. There's your trapper.
There's one left.
Woo!
First collector or dealer that gets on that gets it. Give them a call as soon as you can. Retail $451.29. This is made by Case. I'm going to give you that item number again, 102675. There's no sense us selling this. It's going to, we don't have to sit here and sell this one. It's going to sell itself right here. And the case paste now comes with it and that cloth, okay?
It's so unusual, and a lot of people are drawn to that purple anyway. The folks that like to collect knives and looking for something different. I know a lot of ladies look for that color, but the Trapper, Stockman, Muskrat, they're normally $59.95. So you order this collection, it's only $48 and change for every knife on the table, and then you get the bonuses of the polishing cloth and the case paste too. Congratulations on the last one of those to go. Odd Lot Bowie Bonanza. Now, I heard about this collection. I didn't realize it was only $45. Okay. This is where we have 6 Bowie knives, and it's an Odd Lot choice. We have more than 6 here on the table. We wanted to do that so you get you can see what all we have in the warehouse. Gosh, I even saw a Dale Earnhardt go around. We have a 23-inch Dragon here. You might get one of those. Here's a Cocobolo. Huge Guardian. That one's a 16. Emerald Wood. The Skull Grip handle. So that I have seen in black and green before. There's the Arapaho Bowie. Austin Dillon. Okay, so, and here's a chip away. You will get 6, and the key word here is Bowie. Looks like the majority of these here on the table will be 13 inches all the way up to 23. So I believe that's going to be what most people will get. I mean, you're going to get a Bowie knife, and you will only pay $7.50 a piece. I guess it is the end of the summer technically, so we are doing some of our summer end clearance deals. And wow, Odd Lot Bowie Bonanza is going to be hot for $45. If you were able to get the Dragon that you see here, I mean, that's worth more than $45.
You know,
easy.
On this set, you've talked about that before. Haven't seen this set in a while.
It just came back. This is the first show we've had it.
Well, I tell you what, that's a deal when you're talking about knives that big. Now, this is our choice deal. Folks, there's no bad deals on a deal like that at $7.50 a piece. And remember, Sheila's showing you there the sheaths. Every fixed blade knife we have has a sheath. It comes with a sheath unless we otherwise say so. And it's very rare that that happens. Your item number is 102818.
Okay.
Here's the Case Lollipop collection.
Yeah.
Now, Sheila picked this one out. I'm going to let her tell you all about it.
Actually, Chase picked this one out. He likes the lollipop, too.
That kind of makes sense, all right? $244.
I think he picked it out because he knew I was looking for it.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted the Purple Passion and it's sold out, Lollipop, I think, is a good choice too. Very collectible, very unusual. Lollipop is going to be in that blue and pink. Trapper, Muskrat. Oh, and you also get the medium-sized Trapper in this one, and the Stockman.
Well, this was a judgment call when they come up with this one right here, and they've had some colorful judgment calls lately. This one happens to be a great one.
Hey, it is my favorite out of all the Coraline handles. And rainbow. I'm really liking the colors that I've seen in the rainbow. Blue and pink. Love it. And then here's your case polishing cloth and the case paste. Those are going to be your 2 free bonus items. There were only 10 of these sets made. It's $244. $441 there in retail value. So I would write that item number down, especially if you're trying to get the Purple Passion and it's gone, which is sad. Okay, I saw this stag fixed blade a minute ago. I was real excited about it. I saw the price tag behind it, about hit the floor. It's $29.87. That's the stag buy of the day. Look at your bolster, or the guard, the pommel on that. Here's the stag, hardwood spacers, and the basket weave style leather sheath. American Hunter, that's your brand. Hey, it looks really good, and I know it's going to work good, but look at the stag on that. But the pommel and the guard is very well done. 11 1/4 too. That's, you know, it's not so large that you wouldn't carry that out and take it hunting. And then you could also use it as a display knife too. Either one. We just sold one. We only have 29 of these left, by the way. I'd say one show and that will be gone.
New chestnut. This is a Hippo Assist. This is by Steel Warrior, and this is brand new for this year. They've had several different handle materials, and this is called the Hippo. What's new about this and what's the big deal is this is Steel Warrior's first shot out of the gate here in assisted opening. This is a liner lock, and it's got scallop bolsters, got that broad kind of hippo look on that blade that you see there. It has a pocket clip on the back side, and it is assisted open. Steel Warrior fit and finish, retail of $50. You're only paying $26.75. Now this bad boy is 4.5 inches closed. Item number on this one is 102318. A great item. Get the first handle materials on the first year that they've come out with it by Steel Warrior, okay? New chestnut Hippo Assist. Here's the Colorado backpacker, okay? And at $18.75, this is what you call a pony ride. And how this works is that small knife fits on the front of the sheath in its slot, and then the larger knife down below fits back in the back. That is a colored wood handle that you got on both of them, stainless steel blade, big clip blade there. $18.75 for both of them. They both fit on the one sheath. You know, sometimes you need a knife a different size. Sometimes you skin a bear and sometimes you skin a squirrel. You see what I'm saying? Retail of $40, you're only paying $18.75 for this piece right here, which is two knives and the sheath. Item number 57856. Sheila, these always sell well. Anytime you get these pony type sets, they sell well.
They do.
They ride along together with it. All right, here's the peppermint pearl leg knives, and this is by Steel Warrior. On these, you know, this, for those of you that collect knives, you already know and probably know more about it. I probably forgot more about it than I'll ever know. But in the 20s, 30s, 40s, even up to the 50s, a lot of people use this type frame and knife to advertise like knee-high and drinks and bottle drinks and things like that. You see the high heel on the lady's leg right there is a bottle opener. Now, what they've done here with Steel Warrior is they've somewhere or another gotten this blue or red incorporated in this pearl. The bolsters are embossed. Retail is $61.34 for this set. You're only paying $28.60. There's two pieces. It's by Steel Warrior. You know the fit and finish is going to be good. Sheila, item number 102529. How can you go wrong at that price point for these two?
You know, that would be one of our #1 sellers during the holidays, if we have these any at Christmas time. When I see that red and white, that's got Christmas written all over it. But hopefully we'll have those. If not, go ahead, plan ahead now. Buy them now, especially when they're only $28.60. It's like a buy one, get one free on those, because that's pearl, genuine mother of pearl. We'll be right back, folks. And welcome back. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network here on this fine weekend. Hope you are having a good weekend. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of it. We have the Black Hills Gravedigger 5-piece set here, and these are snapshots. They're hardwood handles. And Black Hills Steel's come out with this new cross series. You can see the large cross.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. These knives are substantial. See the thickness in this steel here? Liner lock, pocket clip on the back. There's your Black Hills, the mule and the miner. The cross is right there. Lanyard loop slot in the back. There's 5 of these bad boys. Check this out right here. I want to show you how this thing works. There's 5 of these, okay? So it's quick, all right? And on top of all that, it's substantial. This is not a lightweight knife. Now, it's not so heavy that you won't carry it, but they're a great knife. Sheila, $10.80 a piece for these. Okay? And I think it's a super deal.
There's also a trapper set with the new cross series. We've only seen them on the trappers and then now the snapshots. Those snapshots are 5-inch handles too. Big knives, but it's a nice weight. It's not too heavy. This was the deer stand that we had on sale. It's $19.95. I think you could put anything from an 11 to a 16-inch buoy in here. It has the outdoor scene that you see there. It also comes on a wooden stand with a brass plate, so you could customize the plate if you want. If you have some fixed blades at home that you would like to display, when I see an item like this, I automatically think it needs to go on the mantle. But a lot of our buoys, too, we do a custom lasering on the blade. You wouldn't dream of putting it in a sheath, so you need a stand. So this is one of the few stands we've ever had on sale, especially one this decorative. I bet if you were to see this in a gift shop, you're looking at like $39.95. This is $19.95, and we only have 32 of those left. 32, and then it's sold out. Now, Hen and Rooster has a deer stag fixed blade coming up next. And some of you might choose to display that, but it's a gut hook. It is designed to use. It's a 10.5 inch. It's only $64.50. This is about a $20 discount where this one normally would be priced. And it is full tank construction. There's the gut hook feature and the Hen and Rooster logo on the blade. They did a nice mirror polish on this. And some ridges on the back of that too, giving you, yes, that's where your thumb's gonna go. It's gonna give you a good grip.
Put that thumb right there, put your 4 fingers through there. Of course, you got a lanyard loop hole in the back. Got a slab of stag on both sides, as she said, full tank construction. And you got a field hook down there on the end. Check that leather sheath out there. There's your beautiful etching on the Hen and Rooster. Sheila, that's just a great, great traditional hunting knife. Any way you want to look at it.
Hen and Rooster only makes a few with a gut hook, and that's one, and then it's got the traditional stag on top of all that. Item number is 9711. This one is your top toothpick collection. I think it is almost sold out too. We just came out with a brand new trapper set, folks. We started the show off with that, but we are wrapping up the last of on this one. As a matter of fact, there's only one left. One. Called
Wow.
and gone.
Yeah, that'll be gone pretty quick.
They
Probably
have
the same dealer that buys that Purple Haze out.
The Purple Passion.
Purple
this
Passion,
is
excuse me.
ivory quartz. We have a peppermint, the black lava, white coralon. There's fire in the box, the coral sea. This one has lollipop in it, and sapphire glow. You know what? This one may be the 24 karat. There's a 24 karat, and then there's a butter rum. I'm going to double check just to make sure I'm telling you right. $24 karat. So this one is the 24 karat. You will get the case polishing paste, which is that $20 value, and you will also get the case soft polishing cloth, where those knives will always be beautiful because you'll have those two things to keep them looking good forever. And then you'll, of course, you can use that on any knife that you already have at home. but they will be just as beautiful as the day they arrived. So $410, you get all 10 of the Michael Prater case collaboration, one color, and then it's gone on the top toothpicks. 102577 on that. We do have a carousel coming up here in a little bit too with some single items. This is stacked with Steel Warrior. We have, I believe there are 5. Yeah, 5 Steel Warrior coon skinners, 1 stacked leather fixed blade. The buoy itself is just a tad under 12 inches. The coon skinners, they are 6 inches. You have all these great colors. Stacked leather, so traditional, never goes out of style. And it also has the nylon sheath with that. Really nice mirror polish on the blade there too. Now the fixed blades, we have ox horn and ram's horn. There's a Cancun blue jig bone, buffalo horn, red jig, and the stag bone resin. And all those do also come with nylon sheaths. Just $12 and change a piece. Wow, we have the buoy bonanza for the big guys, but now if you prefer a smaller style skinner, this is your 6-inch skinner right here. And then we have the stacked leather too. So 102730, stacked with Steel Warriors. It's a great name. Sometimes we really just have these amazing names. Hey Chase, where's your set? Where's your cut to the chase? They cut it out already? We'll see about that. Okay, carousel time. So we're going to go through your carousel. Write these item numbers down. It helps because sometimes we just don't get enough time on these particular items.
Wow, $1,600 worth of retail value on this painted pony abalone. And this is that, what is that, Buck Esquire frame? Is that what that is, Sheila?
It is, it's the Buck 500.
Yeah, so it's the 500 frame. $360, this bad boy is 4 5/8 inch closed, and look at all the work they have done on the bolsters, and look at your hand on material here. This says Painted Pony written all over it. Once again, a retail of $1,600. It's on sale here at Cutlery Corner Network for $360.
So we just sold another one of these. We only have one left.
All right, 102697 is the item number on that one. Here's the case firefighter, trapper. You know, that kind of looks a little bit red, don't it? All right, this one is by W.R. Case and Sons. It's a traditional trapper. Is this the one that they've jigged the, this is synthetic on this?
Yes.
Okay, look at this red here. Is this not cool? Check the blades out. Now, I believe, what does it say on that other, on the primary blade there, Sheila?
American Firefighter.
And look what they've done with the blade there.
Yeah. This one does feature, I would say that would be like a seatbelt cutter on that second blade. There's only 3 of these left.
That second blade that looks like a field hook to me. You could use it to cut a seatbelt with.
Well, that's what I was thinking. For firefighters, they would need it more.
Let me tell you
something. Ropes or
some of the best hunters and fisher persons I've ever known in my life have been firefighters.
Gritty.
New case Star Spangled Muskrat, $59.95, 47614. Retails $92.95 on this. That's Muskrat. This is by case. Look at that red, white, and blue on this one, Sheila. That's why they call it the Star Spangled Banner. The other side there that Gage is about ready to turn over and let you look at is you can see how different they'll be from one side to the other just as soon as he does this. See what I mean? And what does it say right there, Gage, on that blade? Boy's a little nervous. That knife's jumping all over the place.
I think it's it is Premier Edition. That's the one at 2,500. It'll be lasered on the blade. So when you
I think he's trying to simulate the flag moving around so fast or something. I don't know what that is.
Hey, it's
Rough
okay.
night last night there, Gage? What was the deal?
47614, and that's a traditional full-size muskrat. Then we have this.
It's hard to hold a knife straight out in front of a camera. It's hard to do that.
Turquoise curly maple. $68.75. That's the 4 1/8 and curly maple, but they've dyed that a turquoise blue color. But you can still see the natural lines in the natural hardwood right there. $68.75. 101815, and it also has that banner style shield. Looks like a banner waving with the case logo. Nickel silver bolsters, brass liners, brass pins. 101815 item number. Next up, this is your Santa Fe. Okay, this one has the mammoth, the pearl, the black jet onyx, but you'll also notice something else a little bit different, which it's blue. It has a blue tint to it. I asked Jim Frost, I was like, did they dye that mammoth blue? And the answer to that is no, because as it laid in the earth for many, many years, copper, iron phosphate, all that.
Well, it's actually millions of years, isn't it? Or either the same amount of time that it takes the Congress to pass a bill.
But those elements of copper and phosphate, that's what turned that blue.
And it also kind of looks like the bow tie on a tuxedo. You know that little black bow tie they get?
Those were made to fit in that little pocket on a tuxedo. That is a 3-inch tuxedo frame. There's only 8 of those left, and it's $68.75. 102203.
There's a Barlow frame again, except this was by Case. That's a Case Bone Stag Barlow. This was about 3 3/8 inches closed. And of course, they've got that bone looking like stag. If you'll take a look, got that strong bolster on it, Sheila. Retail $101.39, and you only pay $74.25. It's a Case product. And as all of these Case items and these premium items that we've been talking to you about, from Castrum all the way down, all these other premium knives, save the packaging, please. It's part of the value of the product, particularly if you're not going to use it. It just long after I've shuffled off this old world, somebody will be saying, hey, I remember that guy on TV saying to hang on to the package.
Here's your toasted you were talking about earlier.
That's the toasted. That's right. Now, didn't that look close to it? Mm-hmm. See? You thought I was crazy.
No, it's a white jig bone, and they've toasted it, torched it. Sometimes when you first look at it, you think it's stag. It's not. But it's a bone handle toasted 3 1/4 Stockman. This is one of the new things out by Case. They brand the Case logo into the handle, too. It doesn't have a shield, which I thought was a perfect addition to do the branding of the logo. $86.99. 102483. Toasted Stockman. We only have 5 of those.
$86.99.
I've seen a Trapper somewhere too.
There's your Case Purple Passion in the Stockman here.
Yeah.
And wow, is that not purple? Look at that white involved there. That's just something else. Sheila, we're talking 3 5/8 inch closed, retail of $85.50. You're only paying $59.95. The item number here, in case your TV is set up to where you can't see the top of that numbers up there, the graphics, it is 16119.
Mm-hmm. So I would say the Purple Passion collection is gone, but we do have this one single Stockman left for $59.95. And here's a painted pony. This one's also the Buck 500. It's done in the 40 count web turquoise. That's the blue center and the blue portion there in the center. And then you also have the blood red turquoise. You get 4 bars of that. There's some chevron spacers. Boy, they have done some beautiful detail work on the bolsters, the spine of the knife. And we only have one of these left. I didn't realize all of these were so limited, but that's the spine of the knife. And here's the reverse side. One collar. And then
Sheila,
it's
have
on.
you ever just stopped and thought about the work on these things? Is that not amazing? Of course, you've been there and visited the plant
Yeah.
and watched those guys working on this.
It's a hard job too, and they just put so much into each one. They're all handmade. They're polished.
$1,500 retail, you get
Over
it for
and over and over and over.
$368. Here's the case, and this is the Kickstart and the Orange Trapper. And Kickstart is Case's version of an assisted open. This is an orange, as you look at right here. $108 is the price. You pay $160.38. Cool deal. Item number 101937. 101937. All right, here's the World Series champions. Now, that is Boston you see on that Zippo ladder. And see, look, he's getting you a good shot on that. World Series champions. There's the trophy. You got Boston up there. Comes on that Zippo ladder. And then just to go along with the love of the game, there's the Cutlery Corner Network baseball, and it will be signed by all of the show hosts that are on the Cutlery Corner Network. And their signatures are already on them. Can't see them that well there, but they're all over there. And you'll get that for free with it. $35, retail of around $54. It's item number 102190, World Series champions. Here's the Michael Prater's Star Pick, retail of $49.95. Looks like Michael Prater worked. In fact, I believe that that's his name on that blade right there. And look at that core line. Look what they've done with that core line there. Beautiful little piece right there. This one's 2.5 inches closed, okay? And $22.50 on this one. There you go. They're showing you both sides of it. And there's your variations that you can have that be from one knife. There's no two knives, nor no two sides alike when you're doing core line. It's impossible to do that. So each one is a unique piece within itself. Item number 102734. Here's the Case John Wayne Trapper. Now, I got to tell you folks something. I grew up with John Wayne, and, you know, he'd made a whole ton of movies by the time I was born. But I promise you, if I couldn't see John Wayne on the bottom of that box and I see that man sitting on a horse, nobody sits a horse like John Wayne. And there's the Case knife, the John Wayne Trapper. Got JW right there on the shield. Spade blade, regular blade, there he is sitting on the horse. And that's where I say again, hang on to this packaging. That says John Wayne on it. True collector's item, item number 100848, retail of $100.78. This is a 4 1/8 inch trapper. You only pay $72.50. Here's marbles in the Damascus Buffalo Duo. And what you've got here is 2 hunter buoys. Each one of them is Damascus blade. Each one of them has a stainless steel pommel and a stainless steel guard, but they've actually got tooled buffalo horn on them. See that? Is that not cool? Now, if that isn't cool enough for you on both of these knives, I'll show you something that is. Look up there at that sheath. Both of them have got great looking sheaths on them, and you know Marbles produces a great knife. That's peacock tail embossing on the outside. Good looking sheath. Marvel's been making knives since, give or take a year or two, around the 1920s. They kind of figured out what they were doing. That is Damascus you're looking at right there. There's metal running all the way out to the end of that handle there. Item number on this, both of them come with the sheaths as you see. 102,179. You're paying $94.63. Retail is $169.90. Here's the Ramblin' Good Time. Okay, now let's think about what we got here. You got 5 knives plus this Yeti. Okay, retail is $171.95. And you're getting the Stockman and all these different handle flavors that you see right here. And you're going to get this Yeti. And if I'm not mistaken, that's about a 32 ounce, that's a 30 ounce, excuse me, 30 ounce Yeti with the top. Okay? So you get the antique green bone, the buffalo horn and the Wrangler, the dark blue, dark red, oxhorn Wrangler, and the 30 ounce Yeti tumbler. You're getting all of these pieces, the 5 knives plus the tumbler, for $82.70. Retail $171.95. So while you're sitting around selling these knives, pour you a cool drink in that Yeti right there. They came with this deal. Ramblin' Good Time. Item number 101741. All right, let's take a look at this item right here. First of all, it weighs 5 pounds. They weighed it. I'm gonna pick it up. It's in this stand, and it's so heavy in that stand, it'll latch on to it. I'm gonna pick it up right there. Okay? Now, the adjustable end actually works right here, as you can see that moving. Okay? The knife actually has thumb studs on it, the blade back here, and it works. It is a, looks like a liner lock. It is 5 pounds. That's got that colored aluminum handle. And this is for the guy who has everything. If you own a mechanic shop, if you own some kind of shop where they do mechanical work and you want a conversation piece, this is it. 24 inches overall open, okay? Weighs 5 pounds. This is a huge, huge item. Retail of $120, okay? You only pay $249.95. And I tell you, that is something I haven't. We've had this in black and this red. What was that other color? Just silver? I think it was. Or can you remember? We sold a bunch of them too. What a great conversation piece. You talk about a paperweight. Wow. You know, paperweights were a big deal when they had fans in offices, keep your papers from blowing everywhere. Well, I'd have a reason to have that one, just to have something to talk about. Here's the Cherokee Brave lockback. 3 3/4 inches closed. You got that wood handle, and you got that feather embossed there. Good looking item. This one, this folder here, of course, etched blade, etched bolsters. It is a lockback, stainless steel blade and stainless steel bolsters. 3 3/4 inches closed. That's green pack of wood. And that one must have the composite piece right there in the center. No, that's bone. That is bone. That is bone you're looking at right there. How cool is that? $13.45. I didn't know they could do the bone and the wood and do all that in there for that price. Retail of $36. That's my mistake. I just didn't think we could sell it at that price. All right, here we go with the silver stainless steel tacticals. You got 2 of them here. We call it the Silver Magic. Retail $37.63. You're getting both of these, okay, for $7.50 a piece. I want to tell you that again, $7.50 a piece. Silver Magic, belt clip, lanyard loophole. Getting both pieces at 3 3/4 inches. And if you've ever used a stainless steel knife, they're pocket friendly with those rounded edges right there that you see. I like them. Little tactical folders, $7.50 a piece. Item number 101749. 101749. Silver Magic on those two. And they're 3 3/4 inch closed. Here's the Cherokee Classics. And that's, you get a black, a cherry, and a whiskey in the pick bone. And of course, you've got that shield, that wildlife shield there in the center, kind of a cigar band type shield. They are 4 1/2 inches closed. Decorative bolsters, decorative handles, etched center bolster, nickel silver is what the bolsters are made out of. Stainless steel blade, and you got that thumb pull there. You're getting 3 pieces here. That breaks down to $14.50. If you look at these, that's a whole $14.50 a piece. There's a whole lot of work there. We call them the Cherokee Classics. Your item number 101676. 3 great looking trappers, 4 1/2 inches closed. There's that wildlife scene on that cigar band style of shield. Retail of $96. $101676 is your item number. Here's the Stag Skinner by Whitetail. And this one's 8 inches overall. You got Stag on the handle. Of course, it's been pinned several times through the handle. It's full tank construction. You got a brass guard there. And this one is, check this out. Check that Stag out in there. Okay? As you can see, good looking Stag. Good working knife. And we're talking about on this item right here, look at the sheath. That's a leather sheath that's embossed on the outside. That's Whitetail Cutlery did this one. Retail of $50. You're only paying $26.87. Item number 102277. If you like Stag, that might be the item for you, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer. I think there's some profit to be made on that one. Here's Docks in a Box. You know, some of the manufacturers, including Case, have locked up their inventory in the vault and are not producing it or letting it out on the market for a while. I guess that's how they create supply and demand in the marketplace. I don't know, but some of the executives told us that here on this show. So we're making them, and we got them out here, and you're getting 8 pieces in various handle materials. You got a primary blade, and you've got a spatula blade right there. The handle materials that you're getting these in is an abalone, buffalo horn, chestnut bone, blue jig bone, pearl tusk, red and white and blue bone. Let's see if I missed anything there. I believe I about got them all. There's that pearl tusk right there, that one coming up right there. Cool looking knives, and there's your abalone. That's that winter age. $8.59 a piece for these. They're 3 3/4 inches closed, and that red, white, and blue has American flag shield on it. Good quality knives, good fit and finish, good walk and talk in these frames. Item number 100619. We call this set Docks in the Box, in a box. And we're not talking about that doctor down there on the corner in that little building. We're talking about the doctor's knife, okay? Retail $226.10. You're only paying $8.59 a piece. All right, we got a little bit of station identification going on right here. We'll be back in probably just a handful of seconds. Just bear with us a minute. Here's the River Runs Sharp. Okay, a lot of y'all have heard us talk about Sharp's Cutlery. Okay, and they produce some good product. But right here you've got the Sharp's Finger frame that I believe it was Charade made famous some time ago. And they've got all kinds of different handle materials here. Most of them are composite. That means they're man-made. That's a fancy word for man-made handle materials. You got the Aztec red, the Aztec white, they're in composite. You got the, in the Stagalone, you got a Skinner. You got an orange Delrin, antique green Delrin, and a blue Delrin here. And then you've got the wood. Now, if you've ever used a Sharp's Finger type knife to work with, skin with, I promise you, it's hard to go do anything else because it's like an extension of your finger. Just easy to work with. They're all full tang construction. Of course, as you know, all of our fixed blade knives do come with a sheath. So these are 7 inches overall. Brass pins, full tang construction, lanyard loop hole, nylon sheath, and a stainless steel blade. Item number 102321. 102321, $56.75. A retail on this set of $203.28. $203.28. And I promise you, if you get to working with one of these, you will appreciate it. Each one of them does come with a sheath. $203.28. 8 pieces there. Here's case XX, and this is the timeless toothpicks. First of all, with this set, which retails for $773.90, you only pay $410 for these 10 pieces. That's right. It is case made by W.R. Case and Sons, and up there in Bradford, Pennsylvania. $410 for this set of 10. Okay, you're going to get the case paste and the cloth, the jeweler's cloth. Then you're going to get the abalone Corlon, the Aquarius Corlon, case butter rum Corlon, and the Cloudland Corlon, the Purple Passion, Rainbow. Gosh, as I'm looking at all this, and the Rainforest, I believe, is what that's saying right here. You got a lot of different colors right there, and it's good looking stuff. And then the case toothpicks. Now, I know your next question. Yes, these are the 3-inch traditional toothpicks and frames. Retail on the set again is $773.90. You're only paying $410. Item number 102578, case XX, timeless toothpicks here. $773.90 retail, you pay $410. Love the toothpicks. Case has been selling that pattern for a long time. Here's the Jim Bowie Duo at $26.70. You're getting here 2 pieces. Both of these knives do come with sheaths. Okay, and both of them are 10.5 inches overall. One of them is a frostwood handle, and one of them's a walnut handle. Of course, the blades are the same. They do come with these double-stitched leather sheaths that you see right there. That's basket and balls on the outside. These are full tang construction with the brass guard. There's your full tang, as you can see, running through here. Got that deep clip blade on the end. Good looking working knives, $26.75. That's $13.38 a piece here on Cutlery Corner Network. Item number 102346. 102346 on these two items. The Jim Bowie Duo, $26.75, and both of them do come with the leather sheaths. Here's one of Sheila's favorites.
I thought it was sold out. I found it today on the back shelf.
Apparently not if you found it. We would never put something out here we didn't have. All right, Pink Chameleon by Steel Warrior. Okay, $19.92, 4 1/4 inches closed. Item number on this one, 101349. Now, Sheila, that thing changes colors every which way you go, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks like pink, purple. Sometimes, right here it looks blue or yellow and green. They're very magical Steel Warrior premium trappers. We did sell out, I believe, of the other pattern because there were 2 chameleons at one time. 101349 item number. That's such a different knife. I've never seen anything like that until Steel Warrior came out with those this year and been very, very popular. The Stag Combo Hunter, again, I'm on the hunt for Stag myself. And this one is $46.50. You get both of them, and it's a piggyback type opportunity. The largest one's 9.5. The one in the front is 6.5. And they are made by Rough Rider. You have the leather sheath that carries both of those around for $46.50. But I only have 19 of these left. It's genuine Stag. They've also torched it, which does give it a little warmer tone to the Stag. 19 collars, and then it's sold out. And then you also have those separate spacers right there too, which look like a black forest wood and then a red and a white. And then here's your leather sheath, and it's done in a darker brown tone leather sheath. Rough Rider Combo. We also have a pocket knife line out called the Liberty Bell series. And when they utilized the Choctaw frame on the Liberty Bell series, it was definitely something that everybody wanted. So this one is the 3 3/4 Choctaw. This was your standard size Choctaw. You can see it also has the Liberty Bell for the shield. It's a white smooth bone. And then they do a red and a blue smooth bone double stripe there on the back. This is a lockback. It's a pretty strong lockback. This is basically a folding hunter, locking folding hunter for $16.46. We have a collection of Liberty Bell pocket knives too. There were maybe 6 or 7 that were ever made. You can ask your operator about the collection, or you can go on our website at cutlerycorner.net. But this is the only Liberty Bell knife that I have on the show, and I wanted to show you the Choctaw. 101748. Now this was just cool. I saw that. I thought, well, now check that out. That's just really cool looking. It has the spider web on the karambit blade, and then you can see it on the pommel too there on the back. So it's red. It has a hydro dip process with the red and black spider web. The karambit handle is 5.5. Oh, it also has a glass breaker on the end, by the way. 102385. It's a karambit with a little bit of a twist to it. A spider web design. First time I've ever seen those. There is a clip on the back if you want to clip it there at the top of your pocket. Neat, neat, neat. I would say neato mosquito, but it's spiders, so neato spiders. $14.75. Here's Stag. Now this one is on a big dogleg trapper. And Whitetail Cutlery actually makes the dog leg trapper. It's $33.50. Dog leg trappers are 4.5 inches, which is a 1/4 inch bigger than a typical premium trapper. This is your big dog leg trapper for $33.50. We have 34 of those left in stock, and then it's going to be sold out. Which makes me think, I need to check our stock on Steel Warrior stag knives. I've not seen those in a while. We may be sold out. You know, it's just been I'm going to check on that tomorrow. 45252, item number. 45252. So you could use that as a hunting knife if you wanted to. Big dog leg trappers, for sure. I know a lot of hunters that basically hunt with pocket knives, not fixed blades. But if you do want a fixed blade, we also have this one in stag, and it's hen and rooster. We are down to 7 of these. It's $38.75. This is the spike design, and it too has the brass guard and pommel leather sheath. Hen and rooster brand behind it. $99.95 in retail value. Sale price is $38.75, which is kind of startling for a hen and rooster fixed blade, I know, but the spike design, this one is a little bit smaller than some of those larger buoys that hen and rooster carries. Let me put a ruler to it. This one is 9 inches, has the ridges on the back, deer stag 'em, of course, front and back. That one is full tang construction. Hen and rooster. Oops. 57289, the spike. I can see why we only have 7 left. My goodness, it's under $40 for a hen and rooster. Okay. Over to a carousel. Looks like we have a Caribbean blue collection. And these are your case. Caribbean blue. This one, I think, this particular color was like one of the new colors that came out this summer, the Caribbean blue. It's also done in a barn board jig. We have 5 different patterns. You will get a canoe, the Barlow, the teardrop single blade, a Stockman, and a Peanut. Caribbean blue is a little darker in the center and then fades out to that beautiful ocean blue right before you get to the bolsters. It's very dreamy, makes me just want to go on vacation every time I see it. But I must say, that canoe, it's a 3 5/8 standard canoe. But you think about, when's the last time you saw a canoe? We don't have a lot of canoes. And when I come across one, definitely gets my attention. Notice too on the jigging, they did the barn board jigging, which it's a very subtle jig. It reminds me of just paint brush strokes that would, go across something. It's real subtle. You can see the definition in the lines there sometimes when they go around, but they're beautiful. These are breaking down to $53.79 a piece. Handmade USA, big 5-piece collection, 101806. And the deal of the day, wildlife deal of the day, it's all fixed blades. We've combined the 2 fixed blades that we have in the wildlife series. We have the 10-inch skinners and the bayonet style. Those are 12. You will get the deer scene, and then I can see where they've matched them up. I always refer to the bayonet style as like the Twilight series because those always have this darker look to them. Here's your eagle. The one on the top is the soaring eagle. But the really, really neat thing about this particular buy and the wildlife knives, each one will come with a not so normal nylon sheath. They've carried the wildlife theme through to the sheaths. So these 9-inch fixed blades, or 10-inch fixed blades, has you'll see a very colorful sheath that matches up to the handle on the knives. Now the bayonet style, they just went all camo on those, but I like that too. It's a traditional mossy oak camo nylon sheath that comes along with all the bayonet styles. There's your grizzly bear. Well, he's a big old burly bear. Then here's the large whitetail buck. So you will have the wildlife scene, the front and the back on the handle, the nylon sheaths going out with each one, of course. It is $78. That is your deal of the day, and that deal is good for 1 week. 102743, a whole bunch of wildlife. You'll get 8 total fixed blades, all wildlife knives. Okay. Are we going to do a second carousel? All right. That's something different. Okay. Wow. Okay, so coming up on this second carousel, we have some highly collectible items here. This is your Case Aquarius Peanut with the scroll bolster. There were only 250 of these made in the world. We have 7 left. These also are stored in a special place here that we call the vault, inside the vault, inside the vault. And when they're gone, they're gone. 7 collars and gone, $52.53, 14693 item number. This particular one is olive green, $58.73. This one doesn't have scroll bolsters, but it does have fluted bolsters. You'll see those fine lines on those nickel silver bolsters right there. And I only have 6 of these. I was going to see when this one was actually made. December of 2017, olive green. And it does have the American flag gift box with that too. 6 colors and it's gone. 100814 on the olive green peanut. Next is the Stripes of Service. Okay. This one just came out this year by Case. Again, Case Handmade USA. But there is a special meaning behind it. And it is to remember the heroism and sacrifice in the Stars and Stripes family, dedicated to the memory of those who have lost their lives in the line of duty, which we hear about happening way too often. So the distinctive patriotic lines are reminiscent of those who serve and remind us of their selfless acts. And matter of fact, they only did this stripe on the blue handle in 3 patterns. And this is your premium trapper, the Stripes of Service. Gotta love a knife with a meaning behind it, and that one says a whole lot. Okay. Case Cranberry Stockman. You know, the first time I saw this was about 6 months ago. It is $56.34 is their Karenite version. Now, we only have 3 of these left. All the ones really on this special carousel here are going to be pretty low quantity, but there's 3. Perfect name, Cranberry, no doubt. Karenite. And this is Case's version of the Karenite handle. This is not a Michael Prater. Case makes the Karenite. A lot of people might be familiar with that on a gun stock. I've heard that. They've used Karenite before for that. 102308, item number. And Green Sparkle. This is also a Karenite handle, straight from Case in the Green Sparkle. It's 4 1/8, $62.50. We are down to the final 3 of this one. This reminds me of, you can see the sparkle in there, but when I think about granite countertops and things, you know, has that little bit of a hidden sparkle to it. That's what I see in that one. The green color is like a teal green. Premium Trapper, first 3 colors and it's gone. I think they marked this one down, $62.50. 102595. That might have, did they discontinue that? Did they discontinue the green sparkle? I think they did. I really do. That might be why it's only $62 and change. I think they discontinued the green sparkle. They have to do that to keep all the handles in rotation. Okay, chestnut. This is your chestnut peanut. Check out the shield on this one. Looks like a police badge. $53.70. Do you have the, I'm going to check this one out here. Now this one just came out July, and it also features that barn board jig, which we saw the barn board jig a little bit earlier on the Caribbean Blue collection that Case has, but this one's done on the chestnut. You don't see it on a lot of different handle materials. I like it a lot myself, but it is a little darker, and then the chestnut color on the outer edges there. 101250 item number. Then we're going to go pocket worn, and we're going to go with Old Res, which is a real traditional color. It's $50.86. This one has a was price of $54.87, so saving you a little bit of money there. Old Red is a dark crimson red. When I look at this, I think about Alabama. This would be a crimson tide pocket knife for you Alabama fans. Pocket worn is a corncob jigging, is real soft textured. It looks like you've taken it in and out of your pocket for about 100 different times. 43006 item number. Case Amber Bone, Dr. Knife, alert Dr. Knife. This is your 2-blade Dr. Knife, and Case has now put all these in the vault. It was $62.50. It is now $55.98. Every Dr. Knife that Case has is in the vault. They do that with selected frames. So it might be, gosh, 5-10 years before they release them from the vault. When you see a doctor's knife, and if that's what you collect and what you want, I say buy it, because when we sell out of that, we can't get any more of them. They are holding them up in the vault. Good deal for $55.98. That's Amber Jig Bone, 100669 item number. All right, now here is a white smooth bone. Same thing, whether it's a single blade doctor, 2-blade doctor, smooth bone, amber bone, doesn't matter. They're all in the vault if they're Case doctor knives. And the last time they put these in the vault, they released them for about 8 months and then put them back in the vault. It's like they don't even leave them out of the vault that long. You just gotta snatch them up when you see them. It's 3 3/4 white smooth bone for $60.35. 100645 item number. Okay, I will do this if that's all right with you guys. This is your Case Premium Trapper, the Indian Head Penny, beautiful red. And they have a print here on both blades. The penny, it's an encapsulated Indian Head Penny. I was kind of curious to see. Okay, so it says 1 cent on one side, and then you have the Indian head on the other. Is that, what does it say on that coin, Drew? You look at this. I'm afraid to say it because I want your opinion too. Do you see the date on that coin? So limited edition. Oh, by the way, these trappers are also numbered. 1907. That's what I saw, but I just wanted to double check. So Drew and I both think that the penny is 1907. Does it have it on the box? Okay. Well, you always come across a few surprises. I have to say that's one of the surprises on the show. This is done in a leather-bound gift box too, by the way. That's only $69.95. Cool. If you collect knives and coins, you get them both right there. And then we have this German hand-forged. Okay, Drew said definitely 1907 on that one. This is Hen and Rooster. It's $98. This is a 4-inch Stockman. What a unique design. It's the 173 hand-forged deer stag. You know, some knives you pick up, you can instantly feel the weight and the quality behind it. The hand forging is all there. That's 98 bucks, folks. If you're looking for deer stag and top quality, the best of the best, I think that's it right there. 102441. Retails over $200. We have it for 98. Then we're going to finish out this particular carousel with the Case Yellow toothpick. The small Texas toothpick for $38.23. That's your 3-inch standard size toothpick. Everyday carrying knife here. A lot of people use yellow comp for everyday knives. Might have been your first Case knife. It's probably one of their most popular and most known for handle materials, the yellow synthetic yellow comp, and it is a pale yellow. I found out today we are one of the top 2 distributors for Case. And since we have such a good working relationship with them, thanks to Jeff Daniels, we also get some really good prices. So you'll notice that our prices are going to be some of the lowest out there when it comes to these Case knives. But $38.23, that's evidence of that. 26861, item number. Here's a broadsword. Where'd you find the broadsword?
I tell you what, and taking a look at this thing, that is Damascus. This thing is over 30 inches overall, and metal guard, metal pommel, decorative handle, and that looks like to me wire wrapped.
Yes, I remember this one.
Now let me show you this one up close, and I guarantee you now, this one will bite you. Okay, it's sharp. I don't know. You get this shot here. What are you doing? The blade? Okay,
Which the crazy thing is, that's a Damascus sword blade.
I got to show you this handle here. That's all hand wrapped. Okay, that is hand wrapped that you see right there. That is file work done there. Of course, it's Damascus. File work here. Okay, I can't believe they make it for this price. Retail on this is $259.95. You only pay $126.23. Check out even here on the pommel, you've got more tool work. Okay, we're talking about, what does that say? About 30 inches overall.
Yeah.
And I got to say this, there's $50 worth of sheath right there. Go to a leather shop and tell them you want that made right there and see what kind of number they sling at you. $126.23. Take a look at that blade one more time there. Chris has got a shot of that. Okay, hand wrapped on the wire wrapped handle. Okay, we're talking $126.23. Damascus Black Magic sword, 30 inches overall with one heck of a sheath here. Now you talk about something I'd be proud to have in my collection right there. That's a whole lot of sword for that kind of money in Damascus. 7, 8, 9 years ago, there is no telling what that would have cost you. Retail $259.95 on Cutlery Corner Network. You only pay $126.23. Your item number 57547.
Well, that's going to finish up our portion of the show. Stay tuned. Todd Boone's coming up next. He has a lot of specialty single items that you're going to like. We'll be right back.
Welcome into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone. Hope everybody's having a nice Sunday. It's a little bit warm, but you know what? It's summertime. Fall is upon us. Thank goodness. Lots of stuff to go over, folks. We have a lot of merchandise that we're going to get in this kind of quick, short segment. First thing first, August the 30th, so it's really coming up quick. Case built this knife as their collector club for 2003. They have a Case Collectors Club. The doctor, with some people, which, you know, I call it a tongue depressor. A spatula, Allegheny green bone. All right, and it's dated. They were only done the way that you see this knife in 2003 for the people who are in the Collectors Club. Now, we don't have one available for sale, but you can win it. And August 30th, we'll announce the lucky recipient. Visit cutlerycorner.net. That's all you got to do. Cutlerycorner.net, register. If you're ordering items, you know it's going to be, you'll automatically be entered. But coming up very quickly, while you're at our website, lots of other items are available, a lot of prototypes. They go quick, a lot of one-onlys, and you can watch our show at Cutlery Corner, whether it's on your phone or whatever, your iPad or whatever. Go to Watch Live TV, and you can do it on YouTube as well. And those of you that go to YouTube, please, if you don't mind, just subscribe. All right, so we're going to get things rolling here, folks, with our Woo of the Week at only $12. Oh, that is a beautiful, rich, almost like an antique type of brown bone. Look, reminds me of the old case knives from the 60s and early 70s. Nice little hunter, perfect all-around size by Steel Warrior, and 440 stainless, 440 high carbon. And it's Rockwell tested, so it's mirror polish. You have oil on the blade. When you see the blades and they look like that on your television, all right, that's oil. There we go. A little Steel Warrior just in time for the hunting season as a Woo of the Week. That's with order only. Anything that you purchase, you can add one for $12. You can buy 2, 3, or 4. As many as you like until they are gone. But that is a really well-made, good, and it's kind of a perfect all-around size for anybody that spends time fishing and or hunting. 102-806. Our Jim's Picks already being quite the popular item, and it should be. Just like the Woo has. As a matter of fact, that's 2 good ones to buy. This one, more along the line of like a stiletto or a dirk, only it doesn't fold. It's a fixed blade. It's in genuine buffalo horn. Comes with a top-grade leather sheath. And oh, Frosty, he knows how to pick them, folks. And he knows how to price them also. It's only going to cost you $10.50 is all that fixed blade's going to cost you. Buy more than one. We have, oh gosh, we only have about 200 left. Yeah, that is not many at all at $10.50. So it's 102-821 for Jim's Pick at that special $10.50 price tag. Compliments of Jim and Chipaway, folks. Our add to order, these are really known in this company as the Little Jim Bowie Trapper. But when I look at that particular pattern, the first thing that crosses my mind is a little bullet trapper, because it's just like the big brother, the bullet knives. Camillus made them as one of their yearly knives. Of course, Remington has manufactured the bullet knife, just doesn't have the bullet shield. These are a lot easier to carry in your pocket. Every blade that you see on each one of these is going to be in a German stainless steel. You saw red bone. We have second cut torch bone. We have genuine buffalo horn, and we also have that beautiful blue bone. So it's basically about the size of a peanut, but it's just going to have a larger, heavier frame. It's just more pocket friendly. There's that. That is the old second cut, like it used to be on the 1000 series. And they're only $4.18. So just like a Woo 2, any item that you purchase, you can add one at $16.72, or you can buy 3 or 4 sets. At $4.18, that's thumbs up on that one. And our Valley Forge line in Damascus steel with 1095, 1084 lot, 1094, or excuse me, I think it's 1084. Sometimes 1045 carbon. It's basically 2 carbon steels. All right, so there is not any stainless. Now, when they add the nickel steel, that gives it a little bit better luster, so it's not so dark. That's going to help out a little. But the knives are eventually, they're going to start turning because it's Damascus. I found this item, and I didn't even know that we had them, from Valley Forge, which no longer exists in Newark, New Jersey. Boker built that plant in 1891. It's gone. $48.50, but the name lives on through us, and we are going to include it, no charge. We're not even taking them out of the package anymore, folks, because people are going to end up with these. You have the Betsy Ross flag. That will be included on this Valley Forge in deer stag. And look at the caliber of the stag, folks. And walnut with a leather sheath at only $48.50. That was 102477 on that Valley Forge. The leg knives. Now, these are going to be compliments of, are these the Steel Warrior ones, the new ones? Yeah, these are the new Steel Warrior, folks, in 440 and a Rockwell tested blade. That is going to be bone stag resin. All right, crushed stag or leftover bone, ground, mixed in liquid resin, poured in a mold, and then it hardens. Genuine buffalo horn. You're going to be receiving. So we've got some pretty awesome handles right now on our leg knives, and we're going to be doing ox horn. All right, so bone stag resin, buffalo, and ox horn by Steel Warrior in an extremely hot collected pattern. People are buying these up, and they should be. They're pretty neat. Mass Striker nail pull, only $32.50, and that's for the trio. The Bloodhound set from Black Hill Steel. Basically, these are hunting knives, as you can probably very well tell. They went toward the like a sharp finger type of deal, but they're not quite. Actually, they're larger frame. They have more steel in them. And if those of you that are watching, if you're like me, pretty much all of the Black Hill Steel merchandise that's been manufactured, it's just been really, really good stuff. They do a lot of finish work, a lot of blade polishing. These are all brought to a mirror polish, front and back. They also, they mirror polish the knife and the tang, the blade and the tang before the handle is attached. So everything is mirror polished. You have a nice thumb rest on top, a nice sleek, good looking blade, nice deep hollow grind. They're only $8.13, and it's basically it's hunting season. Dealers stock up on this $122 worth of retail merchandise that we're doing for only $32.50 on the Bloodhound 4-pack. I think that's all the handles. 102-323 on the Bloodhounds. Well, we've dipped below 100 on the stag-handled Buck Creek now. Cheetah is what people call this particular pattern, and Case started that name on the 111.5 pattern swing guard. But this is a Buck Creek. But I'm telling you what, that's a good-looking knife. Look at the deer antler. $54 price tag. And the guard, I can't really reach that one right now. You know what? I'm going to try, though. Hold on a second. I'll try. Drew, I'm going to wiggle my way in there. How about that? Watch the guard on this one, folks. just wiggles away in there. There we go. Got Drew here, got Gage there. There we go. Look at the stag on that knife, folks. For only a $54 price tag. A really, really old pattern finally being brought back to life, not only by Buck Creek, but Case as well. They see what's going on with those cheetah patterns. 102-075. Speaking of Buck Creek, to me, this is the classic deer hunter. I have sewed lots and lots and lots of these knives. Way back before we were even Cutlery Corner Network and at the other networks that we did. In a beautiful rosewood handle, Buck Creek, one of the very few fixed blades that they've actually manufactured. I mean, Buck Creek's always been more of a pocket knife type company, nothing wrong with that. But the few fixed blades that they have manufactured have been good ones, and that's just a deer hunter. It's a deer skinner, hence why we call it Skinner. And it has been a good sale price on that. We have over $65 retail. Well, we're making it available, and it is a beauty for only $29.88. It's going to be full tang. You can see the beauty of the hardwood, and you have a hole in the back where you can attach a lanyard, and you have some really large stainless steel pins at less than $30. That's one to buy, to use. That's a good one, folks. 102-575 on that awesome Buck Creek. And then the old classic pattern of a whittler. See these old patterns like this. And for many of you out there watching, because I can tell how these have been received, and like the Barlow frames that you don't see a great deal of anymore, you definitely don't see a lot of whittlers. What I call a true version of a whittler, and absolutely priced right. There are about 6 dozen, that's all that are left. It has all been stamped. All the blades, all the tangs are stamped. You saw that beautiful deer stag. But this is a true whittler. This is like the 83 pattern case. Now, then they don't, that's in the vault or they're just not making it. You have these two blades have to each have an individual back spring. Well, you only have one main blade. So those 2 back springs have to taper down, and you have a main blade that you do most of the whittling with the strength of 2 back springs. But what else is cool about the old whittler? That's a good looking knife. Is the little, the baby clip blade, just like the large one. Little baby clip. And I mean, $35.86, I cannot stress enough, that is old price, that is old money. But there were only about 6 dozen. And that knife comes back into inventory, and it will one day. Might not be this year. I wouldn't bet that it would be as low as $35.86. And there are going to be, let's see here, look at that one. That is a true version of a folding hunter in deer stag. Compliments of German bull. It's over 5 inches in length. So the length is larger than a trapper. Oh, look at that deer stag. And they actually embedded to perfection that awesome German bull shield. Look at that. So you've got, you're a 1/4 inch, well, no, you're an inch and an eighth larger than a trapper frame, but this is just one beefed up handle. This is big old folding hunter, folks. All tangs are stamped. German stainless steel in deer stag with a really, really nice, well done, top quality. Brown leather belt sheath, $165 retail item, only $62.50. That's all that is going to cost you. When you call in order 60661 on a German bull stag, original framed folding hunter. Oh, good gosh, we have been through the toothpicks, we have been through peanuts, and now, finally, we have a trapper collection. Premium trappers that are going to be done in Coraline. This will be the slant bolster series. We have 2 series. To me, it's generation 2. The first generation, the bolsters were not slanted, and there was not a bomb shield. All right, and they also come with the black Coraline case packaging. This is the red Coraline case packaging, so you can tell that way if you don't want to take the knife out of the box. All of the main blades are going to be printed. the name of the core line and the production run that's going to take place. And you're going to receive on us, we're going to give you a complimentary tube of case paste, and we're going to give you the case polishing cloth. And we've been going through a lot of cloths, folks, and paste. And there are 10 Coraline handled trappers that have been done by Michael Prater and Painted Pony. All of these are contracted. It's a trio of people who bring this item to you. And it comes through us, folks, right here at Cutlery Corner and Frost Cutlery. Starts with case, comes to us. We send them to Michael Prater. They do the Coraline handle, and it comes back. And it's all under contract. There's that bomb shield. But look at the beautiful Coralines. All right, there's one you don't see often. There's peppermint. Oh, look at that beautiful rainforest on that. That's going to be, I believe that's cat's eye. What we got going on with that one? Like a butter rum, Men in Black, Oktoberfest. Excuse me there. Thank you so very much, Chase. I may need that today. I've been tired. Oh, there was the rainforest, wasn't it? Oh, that's ivory quartz. That's got to be butter rum, right, Chase? Yeah. Oh, look at the new blue. What is that, like a sapphire glow? The mixer has done an incredible job. It's all about the mixing of the Coraline handles. And the person that's been doing it for about the last, I guess this year, they have just been doing a fantastic job. Look at this beautiful one. Of course, the name of it's on the blade. It's what I thought. Sapphire Glow. They're only $58.50 with the free paste and the free cloth. That there are only 10 sets available. 102-816. Saving money and getting stuff free. And you have those are just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trapper knives, folks. 102-816 on the premium trappers, and Combat Ready. We've used that name before, but this one's going to have, we might have used it the last time that we had this massive, 19 or 20 inch S-Tech machete. Look at the size of that. Now, I do believe that machete may be in a carbon steel with the OEK cord wrapping that's going on it. Basically, it's like a Ninja Toe samurai sword. Look at the steel in that blade. I mean, it looks like it just got treated, like it just came out of the furnace. I'm going to have to pick that one up. We have a Quicksilver Bolo Survival fixed blade knife. Look at the amount of steel that's in that. It's only $9.38. So we're doing all 8 of them. Only a $75 price tag. We have 2 assisted opening knives that are done in black. And I probably should have never pulled that now. There we go. We have some of the Pitch Black series. 2 of the Quicksilvers in the Pitch Black series, which these are basically the Flying Falcons for those of you that remember, with the hammer pommels. And then you have the one that's going to be done in a modified version of a tanto and a satin finish, and that's the one I call kind of like a bayonet-ish style. But they're all made to use, and the S-Tech, basically, I believe individually it was, close to half of what we're selling the whole entire collection for. On 102-885, try a set out, 30-day money-back guarantee, and then once again, those of you that shop with us to resell, I mean, that knife is $9, folks. Huh? Yeah, I got to watch it. Because that has a lot of weight on it. $9.38. 2-tone blade finish. All right, they're telling me I got to roll. It's Brown Bear time. These are, the pocket knives are Sharp's Cutlery. The fixed blade is going to be a chip away. It's in a Brown Bear, the pattern's called Brown Bear. That chip away, that's one of the original frames. What is new about it, or different from an original, is all of the hand carving and the torching. You have emerald wood and black forest wood. It will come with a top grade hand tan leather sheath. All right, that's 50 some odd dollars retail, just in the chip away. And if I'm not badly mistaken, I don't always get it right, folks. There's a whole lot of knives we go through here. I think at this moment, and probably period, those are all of the Sharps Cutlery pocket knife patterns that were built. They used the 4570, it's a Sharps 4570 carbine, kind of like a buffalo gun. That's what they use as a shield. We beefed them up some with the Rockwell testing, as you see there. The blades are 440 stainless, and you're going to have more of an antiqued bone. All right, they did a little torching on it. In other words, they've made these knives look older than they actually are. There you saw the 440 stamping. Real quick, I'll just call them out. You have the large trapper, regular full size, 4-blade Congress, the toothpick, the peanut, a medium size middleman 3-blade Stockman, a premium Stockman, the trick lock copperhead, the Cuda lock blade, and it looks like there is going to be a saddle horn. A saddle horn trapper that's going in that set at only $94.75. That's 102,437. This is the Battle of the Civil Wars. These are also going to be by Steel Warrior at $128. I know that there are a lot of people that collect and purchase Civil War type of merchandise, including this. This has been a really, really good set. Over a third of them have already been sold. So you have that beautiful Steel Warrior blue bone. You're also going to have the Union and Confederate flags. I like the Gunsmoke bone as well, which we don't often see except in that one particular pattern that when we call it Gunsmoke bone. There is one red bone. We put that one right dab and smack in the middle. Each of the Steel Warriors, both of the blades are going to be etched. All right? Both of the blades are going to be etched. We have the Battle of Vicksburg. I'm going to read this off real quick. Battle of Shiloh. Battle of Bull Run. Battle of Chancellorsville. Battle of Chickamauga. And Battle of Gettysburg. See the printing artwork on the blades? I'm going to open it up real quick there, Drew, if you don't mind. I know you work. There we go. Look at that right there, folks. You want to do that for me? Thank you. You can tell I'm about to lose my voice, can't you, Drew? Lee's Perfect Battle right there, huh? Look at that River of Death. All of this is historical. All of these are part of our history, and we've just brought it to you in a really, really, really nice limited commemorative collection. It's going to come with the octagon display. That's like $45, folks, just the display. And it's all ready to display and hang on the wall. You're not going to have to do anything except put something in your wall to hang it up if that's what you want to do. 101398, and one fantastic Christmas gift for the person that you know or yourself. You can treat yourself that buys and collects any of this Civil War type of merchandise. All right, this Buck Creek swing guard, there are only 2 handles. The pattern is identical to the stag that you saw earlier. There is no difference. The handle is going to be the only thing, well, besides this incredible price. So we're at $54 on the swing guard, Buck Creek and deer antler, genuine deer stag. This was a sale. It's almost almost a $20 discount. These were they might have been $42.50, somewhere in that vicinity, but anyway, they're not any longer. They're only $29.88, and that is genuine buffalo horn. Nickel silver. You have a nickel silver swing guard. Even the old match striker nail pull, little convex grind in the blade, but you got a guard built into a pocket knife. They were building this frame before I was ever born. Case was, not Buck Creek, but they are now. And that's less than $30, folks. Your granddaddies, great-granddaddies, more than likely, if they were into the knives, remember the old swing guard cheetah frames. A good Christmas gift for one of those, 102576. This is going to be referencing to the 175th anniversary of Hen and Rooster. But more than that, this is going to be on a rare, almost non-existent any longer for us to sell. We own the Hen and Rooster brand. They have to come through us. Made in Spain. And that is done in a genuine ram horn handle. Look at that etching. It's kind of like the Puma Great White Hunter blade design. Of course, it's not a Puma. It is a Hen and Rooster. And it is no longer being manufactured. All of the stags are completely gone. I believe that we sold the last stag about a couple of weeks ago or something like that, folks, that we found on these Hen and Roosters. Ram's horn, as far as I'm aware of, one of the true builds that were done over in Spain by some of the fine craftsmen that you have world-renowned for sword manufacturing. This is the only one left. Jim Frost is going to be autographing the sheath, but better than that, it's only $58.75. That's $140 retail 10 plus years ago, folks. 102416. That was one heck of a purchase. Whether you're into the collecting aspect of it or not because of the anniversary, or just want a really, really good knife at a really, really good deal, we got Jim having to autograph it. That was a heck of a deal. 102742. This is going to be our brand new leopard collection. Also quite the popular item. $32 price tag. Look at the handles on these. Well, they're like leopards, hence why it's called that. And I was just involved with a series that we're going to have coming. That Tammy and Terry came up with, Tammy in our art department, the African Big Five series. Wait till you see what I saw. Might be a little bit, might be a month or so. You're gonna really, really like them, folks. African Big Five, most dangerous game. They're $10.67 a piece. You have the trapper, the stockman, and the toothpick. By Steel Warrior. And we'll follow that leopard up. How about a little zebra? You know, this zebra is actually an ox horn handle. Let me see the trapper on that one, Gage, please. Thank you so very much. So that's ox horn. And look how they made it look. Well, kind of like a zebra. Even the bolster work has been done. I'm checking out these leopards. The way they did it, it almost looks like fur. Wow. $19.95. So you can purchase the three-piece leopard collection, brand new, with the trapper, the stockman, and the toothpick for $32. Or grab up, because this is the only one that I know of. Have y'all seen any other the zebras? Chase, you seen any other zebras besides this one? That's what I was thinking. Only $19.95. Zebra front and back on ox horn. 10260 and a 5. The old gold leaf on a stag, hen and rooster full-size trapper. In the old, awesome collectible cigar box that it will display in. We have 14 orders at this moment on this item. $78 is a good deal on that stag without the box and without especially the color artwork. And this is gold leaf. I grew up with a lot of people that grew tobacco, and that was their Christmas money. Of course, they really can't do that anymore. They stopped all of that. But look at that beautiful work. Now, there's your gold leaf. It's a tobacco leaf. 1 of 500, I do believe is what that said. Only $78 price, a certificate, and then I'll open this up for you real quick. Oh, look at that. I saw one of these the other day in Jim's. Jim's got several of these old Bertrams, folks. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk him into selling them, but not right now. $78. And look at that beautiful stag, large trapper. 53674. Desert Raptor by Hen and Rooster. When I first look at it, it looks just like a folder. You know, we have a sling blade that really comes close to matching this fixed blade knife. Sling blades, it's that brand. This is a Hen and Rooster, but it really comes close. That'd be a nice two-piece set to do. Let's see what we've got going on. Triple layer of G10. I mean, you have one of the thickest G10 handles, folks, that you find. I'm gonna pick this one up. Look at that incredible blade. Is that not just wild looking? Look at the thickness of the 5 millimeters thickness. And I'm gonna hold it real quick. I mean, wow. Take these glasses off. Your sheath is an outdoor person's sheath. It's going to have a quick snap, and or this one that has a drawstring leg tie down, and as an additional pouch, you could put a pocket knife. And it's only $46.80. That's got the wild thing going on, doesn't it? That's got that wild factor. 101270 at only $46.80. It's hard to even believe that. I mean, this month's about to be gone. I know it's not quite there yet, but if it's anything like the previous 7 months, it doesn't take it long. And we're going to be into the holidays. Heck, we've got a buck-only velvet archery season, Drew, that's coming up in like 3 weeks. Well, less than 3 weeks now. That's just crazy. But I'll get back to what I'm supposed to be doing, talking about these awesome Black Hills Steel brand new trappers with the nickel silver cross. Look at that awesome cross, embedded to perfection, by the way, into these handles. You have the gray bone. It's all pressure die impregnation. They're going to be different. You have brown bone, all of these smooth. That's almost pretty much crystal white. Look at this pink bone, which is really taken off once again. They go through periods of time. Here lately, people have been buying them up. I actually like some of the white in it. There's a beautiful blue bone. Now, that is going to be an ox horn, so that is not bone. The other 5 patterns are, as far as I'm aware of, these are the only 6. So this is a complete collection. It's only $64.50. $10.75 per Black Hills Steel trapper, highly polished, and also Rockwell. It's got a Rockwell test on it, folks. Really nice, well done, brand new trapper. Compliments of the good brand Black Hills Steel. The Chipaway Select Collection is $128. These are all going to be all hand-carved bone. I haven't shown really a lot of the hand-carved bone sets. I know that there was a trio. A lot of these are the old patterns. They're old patterns that are redone because of the popularity of the hand carving. I mean, they've stopped doing some of the other ones because you can't keep up with the ones that are hand carved. I'm glad to see a set like this. $16. Each one of these knives, just keep that in your mind as you see them go round and round and round. Where you're going to have about 60% of that 70% of that $16 bill that you're paying for each one of these, just in this double-stitched leather sheath. All of that's done entirely by hand in the bone, and it's rat-tailed. And there's your rat tail. That's the blade. Fits in that sheath just like so. And that's the classic, nice little classic T-guard. That's $16, folks. It's our brand. We own the rights to it. We can bring it to you. Distributor, factory, direct. There are going to be green bone, brown sugar bone that we've got going on in this deal. Then that one, that darker bone that you just saw, which that is a brand new carved bone handle. A lot of these the carvings are all brand new. So we have old patterns brought back to life with some brand new hand carving taking place on them at only $16. $333 of retail at only a $128 price, 102,886. Ah, look at these. All right, so you have the dog head shield, and you know that there was a, we're going back into the 40s and 50s, I guess it was, where K-Bar did the dog's head shield. It kind of went away. Rarely do you ever see a dog head shield. Well, you do now, nice little bird dog. These are exceptional knives for the trout fishermen. especially those of you that wade because of the scissors. I used to use a little Swiss, little Swiss Army knives, but look, these are more heavier duty pocket knives than those were. You're going to have orange bone, blue bone, red bone, a burnt orange, which kind of, I guess, might be along the line of like a persimmon. There is a genuine buffalo horn and an all-natural white smooth bone with a dog's head. Look at that buffalo horn. Can I see a box for one of these there, Gage, if you don't mind? Have you worked your way past 12 gauge yet? Huh? 7 gauge? Field dog peanut for the bird hunters. Look at that. $8 a piece. These are the only 6 handles that have been done. That is a very, very neat item. That would be an excellent Christmas gift as well. 102-591 for all of those at only $48. There we go right here. I'm partial to 007. Well, what are you talking about? Well, this is Hen and Rooster. Look at that gunmetal gray. Wait till you buy one of these knives. Wait till you hold it. There's 007. This has been one hot commodity product for us. Only a little over 100 now that are left. Look at all of that steel. Look at the backbone. I'm not talking about the triple layered G10. G10 basically is the grandson to like Lennon Micarta, or the son to Lennon Micarta, which you don't see a great deal anymore. Look at that chisel point. James Bond 007. It couldn't have worked any better on a better knife. At only $46.80. Kydex style quick removal belt sheath's going to come along with you. You don't have to remove your belt. Take the knife off at $46.80. 101273 for some 007 done Hen and Rooster style. Excuse me. Yeah, these allergies and everything. I've been battling allergies, folks, for several weeks now. I mean, I could probably mow twice a week. I need to mow twice a week. It's just been one thing after another. And I've always had allergies, and sometimes they get the best of me, but I'm going to hang in here with you. $42 on a Steel Warrior little Texas-style toothpick that's in buffalo horn. We brought back, this was the split bone. Now, this actually first came about, the black and the yellow bone, back in probably around 2006 or 7. We have red bone, we have red, white, and blue bone. There is the tiger stripe that is going to be done on ox horn on that Steel Warrior little Texas toothpick. Red, white, blue with the American flag shield. And then we have what I reference to as like an old classic antique brown bone. But the old bumblebee bone, it's what all, from years and years, back in the 2000s, 2006, something like that, we were doing a show in Dandridge, Tennessee. It's where Cutlery Corner was located at that time. And they were gone for a long, long time. And only a few patterns actually have even returned. They're $7 a piece on the money. That is one hot a pattern, toothpicks in all brands, not just Steel Warrior. And we spent a big part of 2019 not having many toothpicks. Oh, look at, hey, Sean, Phil. What'd you think about that today? Was today your first, sorry. Drew, sorry. Gage, was today your first day to shoot one of these? It's going to come with 5 bolts that I just like dropped all over the place. 4 bolts just dropped all over the place. Self-cocking. I'm not going to cock it because I don't want to have to dry fire it. And I'm not going to dry fire it, and I don't want to have to shoot a bolt. You have windage and elevation. Here you go, Sean. Thank you so much. You have windage and elevation. Of course, you're going to have a safety. This is not it's not a toy, is it, Sean Phil? It is not a toy, folks, but I will tell you what it is. It is fun. It's fun to target, shoot. That's why I really, really, really wish you would buy two. If you've got this in mind for somebody to target shoot with, to practice with, to have fun with. The back of the box is going to have the bullseye built into it. But you buy two and you do not have to share. Not being stingy, it's just a lot more fun that way. And the fact that they're only $14.98. That's all it's going to cost you with the darts. Less than a $15 price tag. We have been out of these forever, and we will be out of them again, and quickly, especially with the holiday times and the fall that is approaching. Try to buy two of them, folks. 60682. And 175th anniversary on this beautiful H&R trapper. Look at the green in that. Of course, that's hen and rooster green. Oh, it's also been done with the Damascus steel. Wow. Look at the pearl, folks. 1845. That's when the Bertram Cutlery, that's when hen and rooster started, and it was in Germany. The name still lives on. There's never been a break. There's always been hen and rooster knives. Incredible waterfall Damascus steel. It gets to where it's almost like a Hamon line. Look at that beautiful, beautiful trapper and the color work they've done, referencing, commemorating the 175th anniversary, which was a 2010, folks. 2000, already 9 years ago. It's only $98 price tag, and it's looking good, too. 102612 at $98. Our Silver Horse Showdown. We got an old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler with a starburst engraved bolster work. Also, saltwater mother of pearl and a beautiful, beautiful blue reconstituted turquoise, front and back. And the inlay, the channel inlay of the pearl, a lot thicker, wider than normal, and something that, I fail to talk about. It's my bad on it. The difficulty that that is involved in slant cutting the mother of pearl. All right, on the top of the frame and the bottom of the frame, it has to be slant cut. Very, very, very difficult process. It's a lot easier just to cut it straight or grind it down straight. But to grind it slanted, that's where Prater gets the pearl dust that he uses for the sparkle. Very difficult. Toothpick, peanut, old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler, and saddle horn trapper at only $78.50. It's all four of those beautiful knives with some excellent, excellent collectible gift packaging coming along with those as well. Breaking out the toothpicks, folks. We're doing this one bulldog style. You said, excuse me, you saw that awesome set that we had, compliments of Steel Warrior. These are classic bulldogs brought back to life. They were originally made over in Solingen, Germany, at the old Bulldog factory. Red bone, blue bone, oxhorn, an antique green bone, which would be one of my favorite, because you just don't see it that often. I love all the natural handle materials, but something about that antique green bone. The original Bulldog shield, by the way, and we have a genuine buffalo horn. So you have both of the horns, ox and buffalo. There is that antique green bone, and that's pretty much how it originally looked, because it was never real green. Only $7.55 for the Bulldogs at $37.75. So Bulldog picks 101290. The Battle of Appomattox, done stag style. Whitetail cutlery, all 15 inches of it. Stag is, every single day that I come to this building, there is less stag than there was the day before. Now, with that said, we've done some special deals that we found with stag, but those deals are gone. There will be some other ones that are going to come in. We're trying to get this deal done on some crown stag. A few pieces actually may be available in the next few weeks. Don't hold me to that, maybe. But it's been very, very difficult. The nation is wanting to buy a stag, folks, everybody. Not just our customers, everyone. $58, the signing of the end of the Civil War at the courthouse in Virginia. Appomattox, 102122 with a leather sheath. And by the way, that is 4116 German steel also. It's 102122. A little mixed nuts going on. We are catching up. At least we're doing the best that we possibly can with our toothpick and peanuts. And we need to, because a lot of people only buy those two patterns, or that's like 90% of their orders with us. Well, whether they're reselling them through any type of business, the internet, or however they're doing it, or they're giving them away, or just selling them from their store to the customer. There are a lot of people that just stick with a perfect all-around pocket knife like a peanut. There's a reason it's been around as long as it has, just like the little Texas toothpicks, because people buy them. This is one heck of a set. So we're at $7.04 on 102250. $7.04 at $91.50. I got to remember that item number. And mixed nuts. And the handle materials, where do you even begin? Well, I'm going to start with what I know right off the top of my head. Antique bone, dino rock, Caribbean blue bone. Look at that beautiful ox horn. That's the autumn bone. That's an original Steel Warrior handle. Red bone, tiger stripe. We had the toothpick, the toothpick in the set earlier of tiger stripe. There you had it in the peanut. Cracked ice, buffalo horn, back to the antique brown. We're going to have pearl with the acrylic protective coat, abalone with the acrylic protective coat, red, white, and blue bone with the American flag shield. Then we're also going to have, it's a walnut. It's a red walnut. That's what it was called. Red walnut bone. You are looking at it right now. Grab them while you can. There are less than 200 sets. We're getting into the season. We actually have had some peanuts come back into inventory, but they're selling out we're selling them every single day. The same goes with the little Texas toothpick. If you're interested in this item for the holidays, I know it seems early, grab them up. And it's $7.04. That's pre-tariff pricing on 102250 on some mixed nuts. Steel Warrior, $7.04 on all 13 of those. At only $91.50 for the 13 pack. A baker's dozen assorted. Hunting season is upon us. It's the BBD. It's known as the Big Buck Down. $34.75. We have 4 of the Sharps Cutlery brand. Not anything like some of the 3CR13 larger knives that you see with all the inlay in the handles, but it's this is just a knife it's very simplistic design. It's nothing fancy about it. It wasn't intended to be fancy. It's been intended to use. Just one solid piece of steel, full tang, a beautiful hardwood attached with a trio of stainless steel rivets. The centerpiece, well, Jerry Garner out of Alabama designed that pattern many, many, many years ago. I've bought them. Tom Odell was the first one that I know of to ever. Oh, I used to let Tom try the knives out. And then the next thing you know, we had all kinds of our hunting buddies wanting them. It's one of the most unusual designs for any type of skinny knife that I believe that I've ever seen. But wait till you use one. And Jerry Garner did an incredible job making the design on that with a leather belt sheath. I'll pick that Garner up real quick. Look how unique that knife is. But everything about it just fits your hand perfect. I mean, that is just so simple to work with. Field dressing blade, deep hollow grind, and there it is, Jerry Garner, because he did the design work. Pardon my fingernails and stuff. Like I said, I sell knives on television. I do work outside, so I don't have the Vanna Whites. But I apologize for them anyway. Can't hold them without showing them. How about that? I know they'll forgive me out there for saying them. BBD Big Buck Down on 102660 at $6.95 a pattern. Well, that works on that. This item that you're checking out right now, there are only going to be 3. It's all that there are. It's a Man in Black Coralon 07 frame, engraved, very significant. It's engraved. There are only, some years go by with none ever being done with the engraved work. All right, that's an additional party that's involved in doing this incredible work on the bolsters. And then you have a really nice display box. First time that I've aired it, I guess this year in the Mini Trapper, and there are only 3 because that's all that there are. Counted them myself. 30973, $58.25. This is the peppermint, Star Spangled Banner. At first looked like peppermint, didn't it? Look at this old mix. There's that. There's the red, white, and blue. There's the engraving. This is the only one that there is. Yeah. Only one that we have. It's $67.50, folks, and it's gone. 14690. One caller at this moment. I'm going to see if I can get some more of those actually done. All I have to do is get Jeff the knives. As a matter of fact, I think that he's already going to be doing it. But when it goes to the engraver from us, it's several weeks. But anyway, right now we'll take an order on the one that you see at $67.50. That was a large 54 frame. The NRA Deepwood Skinner, finger grooved black forest, almost like a silver wood. National Rifle Association. And everything about this knife is contracted and it is all authorized. At only $13.75. I believe I saw another one of those too. Well, I got my run sheet right here. 584, there we go. Don't tread on me. 58481. I don't know that there are any more of those knives that are going to be built, folks, other than that one. This is the ivory quartz. There we go. Yeah, I'll take care of all that, Jay. Ivory quartz, 54 pattern Coralon. If I have shown this knife before the last week or so, it's been a very, 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 very long time. Very long time. $67.50 with the engraved bolster work. And if I did have it last Sunday, I go through so many of them I forget. Do you remember this one? We sold them all but this one. Because that's it. What you see is the only one that I'm showing that we have. It's $67.50. This was about $88, I thought. We had a run on this item. Yeah, we just call that the old Moonlight Special. That's going to be Spiny Oyster. That's the channel inlay. And then you're going to have the silver vein matrix. Silver and black. Silver vein black matrix. Spiny Oyster. Not just one side, both sides. It's only $58, folks. Look at all that. Look at all that silver vein. And whoever orders this knife, that's the one that you're going to get. Because this is the only one. I know this is the only one that we have. Because I had to bring it back here. Only one that there is at $58. I'll search everywhere once again for another one. Right now, it's the only one that we have. 102204, Turquoise River Canyon. This is compliments of Santa Fe Stoneworks. some incredible Damascus steel going on with this particular one, folks. You're going to have the turquoise, you call it vein because it's with the obsidian. And that's how it comes out of the earth, with the obsidian on it. Look at this stuff right here. The Damascus steel they're using, the core of their Damascus, and they call it sandwich. It's really a sanmai. Those of you that remember like the sanmai 3s and cold steel, they weren't even really Damascus, it didn't look like Damascus. It's a sanmai Damascus, but a lot of people here call it sandwich. It's a VG10, there's 16 layers of the VG10 Damascus steel. So it's just, it's really good high quality stuff. Sanmai Damascus steel. Oh, look at the molasses bone trapper. Dark molasses bone, $60.98. This is brand new. They've embellished the blade with a double X. You have the bomb shield with the case, and then you also have the double X on the bomb shield. And it looks like that this bomb shield actually is reversed from how we do it on Coraline. Huh? It is brand new, yes. That's an old, it's new for us this year, new for me this year. There might have been one or two that have made it to the Airways Chase, but not very many. We only had 4 of that, the one that you just saw. It's 60, yes. I see what you're saying. 57144. Molasses bone rust lock on that one. Help me out on Drew. It's 19 on that one. Look at that. Look at that bomb shield with the double X. Huh? Oh, and then embellished double X, the large double X stamping on the blade of a rust lock. There are only 4. 4 that are available, folks. And how much is this one? $68.98 is all that's going to cost you. 4 callers. Now, how quick should that sell, Chase? I believe fairly quick. They're all gone, folks, except those dark bone molasses knives, Chase, from 2016. That's what I thought, 2016. Because nobody's ever gotten them back here, I guess, Chase. 2016, they were up there in the case cage. I didn't even look at the date. At this moment, there are 4 of the mini copper locks, really not all that many, that is done in abalone. Look at that beautiful, incredible handle. Have not a clue when. We may not even get another one this year. $223, that's also old money. Pearls, they've stopped. Abalones, they make when they can make them. That's basically the way it's been stated to us. So we only have 4, and that will include the sample that you are looking at right now. Yes, the dark molasses, 2016. That makes them better, folks, because they have born-on dates on the box, plus they have been stamped. But you're right. It's new to the show this year. We didn't have them. $94.78. This is going to be a Tony Bowes design, true genuine carbon fiber on the back pocket, which is because it's slim, it's easy to carry, but it's a large lot blade. You can carry it in your back pocket. Not quite 5 inches closed. I'm going to pick this carbon fiber up. So you have TB on it, the blade and the box, but not Todd Boone. Tony Bowes. Look at that carbon fiber. His stuff has been selling incredibly well. World around, folks, the Tony Bowes merchandise, design work. 102307 at $94.78 on that. And you know what? We sell a lot of trappers. I was counting them up. And not just trappers, case knives, like a couple of shows last weekend. It was around 200. 70 or 80 case knives or something in just a couple of shows. But anyway, a lot of beautiful trappers, a lot of trappers that people probably are not going to carry. That is one that you can carry. The little Texas 2-pick with that handle sold out. They're gone for it's only $43. This large 54 pattern frame. And I think there were about 10 of them or something like that. One you can carry and use. We'll be right back. And welcome. Welcome back into Cutlery Corner. Thank you so very much. We certainly appreciate all of you out there. I know it's a Sunday afternoon joining us. It's been a long week. It's been a long weekend, hasn't it, Jones? Your team's or our team, really. They've been hanging in there. We've had a good baseball year, haven't we? Oh, look at that. Yeah, you just saw our graphics there, Cutlery Corner. Oh, yeah. Betsy Ross, bless her heart, did a fine job on the flag. We're going to give a Betsy Ross flag away with that beautiful blue bone trapper. And they're buying these trappers whether we show them or not, folks, off of the internet. But you're going to get the flag with it. We're going for at least while we have the flags, which they are becoming difficult. That's lasered into the box. That is genuine, all-natural blue, smooth bone on the trapper. You have artwork on the blade. Let the 13 stars in a circle stand as a new constellation in the heavens. That was from George Washington. It's going to display with the blades open inside, just like so. At only $38.50. Both blades, once again, displays just like that. At $38.50 with the bonus flag to go along with that. Let's see what we've got here. $91.60. This has just got to be a cool knife. Look at the little mini buoy. First time I ever saw one was with the piggyback set in stacked leather. I was 18 years old. I don't know that I ever sold one for several years individually, and they were only available in stacked leather at that time. Look at this little buffalo horn. They're as expensive as the big knives because of their size. Black leather sheath at $91.60. Genuine jigged buffalo horn by the Craftsman case. 10229 and a 7 on that. Oh, this has been done. Let me get old Betsy out of the way, the old flag there. That's going to be in the Coy River. An Coy River LB5 folding hunter with the engraved nickel silver bolsters. That is going to be done in a cobra skin handle. There have not been a great deal of the 5-inch lot blades in cobra skin, other than the one that you see here. I believe the first one that we actually ever sold several years back was in a Coy River also, but it wasn't Rockwell tested like this one, and they lasted no period of time at all. It's mostly been on pocket knives. It's only $15.94, and there's your Rockwell test that I was referencing to. And yes, you have cobra skin on the reverse side of the handle also. Now, that's just neat. We have less than 100. I told you, they go quick. There are less than 100 left at $15.94. And our Valley Forge line in Damascus steel with 1095, 1084 lot, 1094, or excuse me, I think it's 1084. Sometimes 1045 carbon. It's basically 2 carbon steels. All right, so there is not any stainless. Now, when they add the nickel steel, that gives it a little bit better luster, so it's not so dark. That's going to help out a little. But the knives are eventually, they're going to start turning because it's Damascus. I found this item, and I didn't even know that we had them, from Valley Forge, which no longer exists in Newark, New Jersey. Boker built that plant in 1891. It's gone. $48.50, but the name lives on through us, and we are going to include it, no charge. We're not even taking them out of the package anymore, folks, because people are going to end up with these. You have the Betsy Ross flag. That will be included on this Valley Forge in deer stag. And look at the caliber of the stag, folks. And walnut with a leather sheath at only $48.50. That was 102477 on that Valley Forge. The leg knives. Now, these are going to be compliments of, are these the Steel Warrior ones, the new ones? Yeah. Yeah, these are the new Steel Warrior, folks, in 440 and a Rockwell tested blade. That is going to be bone stag resin. All right, crushed stag or leftover bone, ground, mixed in liquid resin, poured in a mold, and then it hardens. Genuine buffalo horn. You're going to be receiving. So we've got some pretty awesome handles right now on our leg knives, and we're going to be doing ox horn. All right, so bone stag resin, buffalo, and ox horn by Steel Warrior in an extremely hot collected pattern. People are buying these up, and they should be. They're pretty neat. Mass Striker nail pull, only $32.50, and that's for the trio. It's brown bear time. These are, well, the pocket knives are Sharp's Cutlery. The fixed blade is going to be a chip away. It's in a brown bear. Well, the pattern's called brown bear. That chip away. That's one of the original frames. What is new about it, or different from an original, is all of the hand carving and the torching. You have emerald wood and black forest wood. It will come with a top grade hand tanned leather sheath. All right, that's 50 some odd dollars retail, just in the chip away. And if I'm not badly mistaken, I don't always get it right, folks. There's a whole lot of knives we go through here. I think at this moment, and probably period, those are all of the Sharp's Cutlery pocket knife patterns that were built. They use the 4570. It's a Sharp's 4570 carbine, kind of like a buffalo gun. That's what they use as a shield. We beefed them up some with the Rockwell testing, as you see there. The blades are 440 stainless, and you're going to have more of an antiqued bone. All right, they did a little torching on it. In other words, they've made these knives look older than they actually are. There you saw the 440 stamping. Real quick, I'll just call them out. You have the large trapper, regular full size, 4-blade Congress, the toothpick, the peanut, a medium-sized middleman 3-blade Stockman, a premium Stockman, the trick lock copperhead, the Cuda lock blade, and it looks like there is going to be a saddle horn. A saddle horn trapper that's going in that set at only $94.75. That's 102437. This is the Battle of the Civil Wars. These are also going to be by Steel Warrior at $128. I know that there are a lot of people that collect and purchase Civil War type of merchandise, including this. This has been a really, really good set. Over a third of them have already been sold. So you have that beautiful Steel Warrior blue bone. You're also going to have the Union and Confederate flags. I like the Gunsmoke bone as well, which we don't often see except in that one particular pattern that when we call it Gunsmoke bone. There is one red bone. We put that one right dab and smack in the middle. Each of the Steel Warriors, both of the blades are going to be etched. All right? Both of the blades are going to be etched. We have the Battle of Vicksburg. I want to read this off real quick. Battle of Shiloh. Battle of Bull Run. Battle of Chancellorsville. Battle of Chickamauga. And Battle of Gettysburg. See the printing artwork on the blades? I'm going to open it up real quick there, Drew, if you don't mind. I know you work there with that. Look at that right there. You want to do that for me? Thank you. You can tell I'm about to lose my voice, can't you, Drew? Lee's Perfect Battle right there, huh? Look at that River of Death. This is historical. All of these are part of our history. And we've just brought it to you in a really, really, really nice limited commemorative collection. It's going to come with the octagon display. That's like $45, folks, just the display. And it's all ready to display and hang on the wall. You're not going to have to do anything except put something in your wall to hang it up if that's what you want to do. 101398, and one fantastic Christmas gift for the person that you know or yourself. You can treat yourself that buys and collects any of this Civil War type of merchandise. This is going to be referencing to the 175th anniversary of Hen and Rooster. But more than that, this is going to be on a rare, almost non-existent any longer for us to sell. We own the Hen and Rooster brand. They have to come through us. Made in Spain. And that is done in a genuine ram horn handle. Look at that etching. It's kind of like the Puma Great White Hunter blade design. Of course, it's not a Puma. It is a Hen and Rooster. And it is no longer being manufactured. All of the stags are completely gone. I believe that we sold the last stag about a couple of weeks ago or something like that, folks, that we found on these Hen and Roosters. Ram's horn, as far as I'm aware of, one of the true builds that were done over in Spain by some of the fine craftsmen. You have world renowned for sword manufacturing. This is the only one left. Jim Frost is going to be autographing the sheath, but better than that, it's only $58.75. That's $140 retail 10 plus years ago, folks. 102416. That was one heck of a purchase. Whether you're into the collecting aspect of it or not, because of the anniversary, or just want a really, really good knife at a really, really good deal, we got Jim having to autograph it. That was a heck of a deal. 102742. This is going to be our brand new leopard collection. Also quite the popular item. $32 price tag. Look at the handles on these. Well, they're like leopards, hence why it's called that. And I was just involved with a series that we're going to have coming. That Tammy and Terry came up with, Tammy in our art department, the African Big Five series. Wait till you see what I saw. Might be a little bit, might be a month or so. This is you're gonna really, really like them, folks. African Big Five, most dangerous game. They're $10.67 a piece. You have the trapper, the stockman, and the toothpick. By Steel Warrior. And we'll follow that leopard up. How about a little zebra? You know, this zebra is actually an ox horn handle. Let me see the trapper on that one, Gage, please. Thank you so very much. So that's ox horn. And look how they made it look. Well, kind of like a zebra. Even the bolster work has been done. I'm checking out these leopards. The way they did it, it almost looks like fur. Wow. $19.95. So you can purchase the three-piece leopard collection, brand new, with the trapper, the stockman, and the toothpick for $32. Or grab up, because this is the only one that I know of. Have y'all seen any other of the zebras? Chase, you seen any other zebras besides this one? That's what I was thinking. Only $19.95. Zebra front and back on ox horn. 10260 and a 5. Ah, look at these. All right, so you have the dog head shield, and you know that there was a. We're going back into the 40s and 50s, I guess it was, where K-Bar did the dog's head shield. It kind of went away. Rarely do you ever see a dog head shield. Well, you do now. Nice little bird dog. These are exceptional knives for the trout fishermen, especially those of you that wade because of the scissors. I used to use little Swiss Army knives. But look, these are more heavier duty pocket knives than those were. You're going to have orange bone, blue bone, red bone, a burnt orange, which kind of, I guess, might be all along the line of like a persimmon. There is a genuine buffalo horn. and an all-natural white smooth bone with a dog's head. Look at that buffalo horn. Mm. Can I see a box for one of these there, Gage, if you don't mind? Have you worked your way past 12 gauge yet? Huh? 7 gauge? Field dog peanut for the bird hunters. Look at that. $8 a piece. These are the only 6 handles that have been done. That is a very, very neat item. That would be an excellent Christmas gift as well. 102,591 for all of those at only $48. What'd you think about that today? Was today your first? Sorry, Drew. Sorry, Gage. Was today your first day to shoot one of these? It's going to come with 5 bolts that I just dropped all over the place. 4 bolts that just dropped all over the place. Self-cocking. I'm not going to cock it because I don't want to have to dry fire it, and I'm not going to dry fire it, and I don't want to have to shoot a bolt. You have windage and elevation. Here you go, Sean. You have windage and elevation. Of course, you're going to have a safety. This is not it's not a toy, is it, Sean Phil? It is not a toy, folks, but I will tell you what it is. It is fun. It's fun to target, shoot. That's why I really, really, really wish you would buy 2. If you've got this in mind for somebody to target, shoot with, to practice with, to have fun with. The back of the box is going to have the bullseye built into it. But you buy 2 and you do not have to share. Not being stingy, it's just a lot more fun that way. And the fact that they're only $14.98. That's all it's going to cost you with the darts. Less than a $15 price tag. We have been out of these forever, and we will be out of them again, and quickly, especially with the holiday times and the fall that is approaching. Try to buy 2 of them, folks. 60682. The old crossbow. All right, let's see what we got going on here. James Montgomery in Barnston, Nebraska. James, you're very, very welcome, sir. I'm glad I could help. Anything else you ever need, just let Linda know, and we'll get you taken care of. But thank you, James Montgomery, sir. Appreciate you. This is just going to be some low quantity Damascus steel, most all of it. This one we're actually going to have a few of, but we're about to do a run on some Damascus steel knives that aren't available anywhere else but here. And we are not going to have many of them. They were all special built. And really, for this Sunday show, and I know we've had them on some other Sunday shows, a weekend ago or whatever, I ran some on a Friday, and yeah, they sold out way faster than we anticipated. This is only $98.25. We call it the Sheriff. A little less than 16 inches in length. Look at the brass inlay with your star. That is a hand-sewn leather sheath. $220 retail. That was quite a while ago, that retail. Now, this is going to be done in 1095 carbon. This will exceed 400 layers of Damascus steel. The hilt, the guard that you saw. I mean, this is just a work of art. They made it look old with the walnut. Look at that knife. Look at the guard on that. Wow. Less than $100 price tag. That has got some weight to it. 56043. You can order a lot of this Damascus in this run, and the ones that we have some that I'm not going to be able to get to in this show. They're all 1s and 2s. Some of them we have 3s and 4s. Most of them are low. Go to the internet. In particular, look under like 10279 and up. 102 800s and up. 801, 802, 803, 804, 805, 810s. And until you can find one that you like that we still have left in stock. Because they're going to go very rapidly. There's only one of these that were made. That's all that there are. It's the only one that's ever been made. And we've got basically like a one of a kind, folks. 18 inches of this Damascus at $120. The guard is Damascus. Leather sheaths, of course, please do not store the Damascus steel knives in the sheaths. I've got several I learned a long time ago. You don't store them in the sheath when you're not carrying them on your belt. Keep oil on them, whether it's gun oil, 3-in-1 household oil, and preferably try not to use WD-40. $120, one collar for the only knife that I've ever seen like it. The only one that I am aware of or anybody else here, even including Frost, that exists. It's 102778 on that big boy. Check this dude out right here. There is going to be only one. Once again, internet, you can go to our website, cutlerycorner.net. It might be easier for some of you just to start at 102-800. They're all going to be in that general area. And not just the ones that I have on here on the show, but the point I'm trying to get across is there are others that we only have ones. They're basically prototypes that are on the website that aren't going to be on this show because we didn't have enough time. We actually had 2 of this one. So this is one that we had 2 of, which is, it's good. Over 16 inches in length. That is a stacked leather handle, buffalo horn, and brass with the leather sheath. That is a big knife. And it's a clip blade that is in Damascus. Very, very significant. It's basically like a California clip, that long, sweeping type of a clip blade. And Drew, these got some weight to them, do they not? Look at all of that knife. And it's less than $100. If you get through on one of these, somebody ought to buy both of them. 102804. All right, so that's the vicinity of the numbers that we are in. We tried to get them as close to all together as best as we possibly could, folks. $98 on 102804. Yeah, look, stacked leather, brass, and then the spacers that are done in genuine buffalo horn. So this is they're calling this next one, cinnamon. Yeah, you got a cinnamon bone going on that one. We're doing a 2-piece set that we have a sub-hilt fighter in cinnamon bone and basically a kukri. Sub-hilt fighter and kukri. Look at this Damascus steel, folks. I know of no others that exist. I am not aware. Both of these are going to come with saddle ring leather sheaths. Look at that Damascus steel. So they're at, 100? So they're going to be less than $90, or basically $90 a piece, because you're going to receive the pair of them. That has a skull on the tan leather sheath that you just saw there. We've never seen that before until these special build knives. These were all built for you. That's what it really boils down to. They're made for our customers here at the network. Check out that sub-hilt. I'm just going to have to pick that one up here. Wow. There's your sub-hilt in Damascus. There's your guard that's done in Damascus steel at $190 on these, folks. There we go. Hold on. Let me get that. I don't want that one to fall. And a cinnamon, unique, unusual looking bone handle. A good deal on that. All right, so that's 102803, 102879. I didn't even see this crown stag. Look at that, folks. $110. Now, it's not all stag, but that is the actual shed of the antler. All right, so there is your crown. Then we have walnut. As far as any of us are aware of, including James A., it's the only one in the country. It's the only one that we're aware of that's ever been built. The company may have built some other ones. We have never, ever seen them anywhere from anybody. And then you have smooth bone. Also, look at that Damascus steel right there. So what we're doing on this one, that's the actual shed of the antler in your leather sheath. It's a one collar item. Wow. 102879. And that one's, and the retail, that's just the retail that we came up with, folks. That one's about 14 inches. Wouldn't you say there, Drew? We aired this next item, Roy Acuff. Let me get my. There's a few Sundays ago. I'm surprised it didn't sell. 1985. Case started doing these in the 80s. Prior to that, maybe late 70s, there were a few. But they just didn't do this. That's a gun stock frame. That's in Red India deer stag, their original deer stag. Perfect 100% mint condition. The original packaging comes along with it. It's a 5215. Some of you may remember these old case boxes. Look how that one's actually turned. All right, you have the original case box. Let me do something, because we got a little... $325, one collar, and I'll show you the lid here in just 1 second. We found out the other day that a lot of people like listening to music on the show. Didn't we, Chase? Look, yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that. How nicely done. Roy Acuff fan, because there's only one. Again, I'm kind of surprised if this one's left. One collar, $325. All right, I'll leave this one alone. We'll wipe all of that off and have it ready to go. What a good Christmas gift that would be, too. That's a 109.37. We have, oh, look at Blue Thunder. Drew, do you remember this one? Does anybody remember this one, Chase? Prater. Well, I know Michael Prater does. I don't remember this. This is basically this is a Ninja toe. It was $700 and some odd dollars, but $783. This is the only one, of course, that there is. I do know for an absolute 100% fact there will never, ever be another one of these made. He's only done like 4 katanas, and he's done them like 5. That's been the run. This must have been one of the first ones. 55797. All right, so let me get over here and look. I don't even know where to start on this handle. All right, you got aircraft aluminum. Look at what he's, look at the, let me show this on the back of it. That goes from the tip all the way to the end. All right, it was $783, I think. So this is the one that you will receive. It was a handmade Musha before, and it's still a handmade Musha. It's got oil on the blade, yours will as well. Look what he did to the blade also. And there's your square, I got to pick that one. Oh, it's got some weight. Both sides, Michael Prater, painted pony. That is an old one. And I do not even remember this one. One collar, 55797. It'll never, ever be done again. As a matter of fact, I don't think that he was all that keen doing the katanas, which that's a Ninja toe that you just saw there. This is going to be Stag Be Gone. Now you saw this, or you may have seen it with the Appomattox etching on the blade. As you see here, there is no etching. Stag is at a premium. It's at a premium demand to the likes I really don't ever remember, because we've really kind of not gone through what we've gone through. Now, when Case ran into their issue years back with Deer Stack, of course, all of it sold like really, really fast. Now it's all the brands, any and all brands that are in the Stag that are just moving out the door. Look at the size. Look at that spine. 4116 German steel. That is a lot of fixed blade knife at only $58.75 in antler, and it is not returning anytime soon at all. There will be 0 of these built with Stag arriving to this building for us to show you in 2019. We don't really even know what's going to go on in 2020. Again, you can go to the website, do the one, you see this one's 102796. Then there's 800, 801, 802. If you're told one is sold out, we are not going to be able to replace it with anything else other than a different pattern that we have. In other words, when this item sells out, and I mean, I'm pretty certain it's going to, as most of you that follow the show on these Sundays realize, there won't be another one of these for a long, if ever, a long time. It won't be this year. Like I said, we're talking, if he was to have these built, the company build some of these sometime in 2020 at the earliest. 98.75, this one is 18.5 inches. There is your pommel. It's basically, it's a Viking dagger. That's 18.5 inches in length. Look at this guard. I have to pick this one up too real quick. I know we don't have a lot of time on them, folks, because of inventory, availability. Look at the thick, look at that Damascus steel. You ever seen anything like that? You ever seen, look at that, Drew. Just the guard. And it's less than $100. That's remarkable. All right, set this one back. Hurry on all of the ones that you see here, folks. Look at this next one. Yeah. I've had the sinus and all that kind of stuff going on. But this is this is my medicine right here. I'm starting to feel a whole heck of a lot better when we get to items like this. Wow. Over 17 inches in length. Never before have I ever seen one of these. It's never been on this show. Anything quite like it. Well, when I look at this, yeah, it's a favorite. My first thing that comes to my mind, Chase, that Viking. Look at that, folks. Look, the ram's horn or sheep horn, done in steel, not the actual horn. The way they, wow. Can I pick this one up? Do y'all mind? You know, we gotta wipe them off. There goes your saddle ring sheath, Drew. Look at that, folks. Look at that Damascus steel. Wow. 102811. All right, I'll set this one back down there. Sorry about that, Drew. I was testing your skills to see if you, how quick you were. I don't blame you. The Trooper. All right, so this is now we're back to more along the classic version of an old Texas style buoy with a dual blood groove in it, extra wide, Damascus guard, Damascus pommel, walnut handle, little short clip blade going on with it. It's only $110. I say only, I know $110 is a lot of money, but it is the only one that was built. It's the only one that there is. It's all. Look at this Damascus. I mean, what a work of that. That's a showpiece. Keep the blades oiled, please. You really, really, really need to do that. If you're new to any of the Damascus steel, keep it oiled. Try to use nothing that has any type of water base to it. There's a place for a lanyard. I just saw that. $110 price tag on 102779. Now that looks Egyptian to me, or Indian. India, huh? Yeah, look at that. I knew the name to this particular pattern until I just forgot it. It's, yeah, I'll think of it. I mean, it's the only one that I have, so only one that we have, so I'm not going to have to remember it too long. Yeah, this is yeah, it's only $89.95. How large is this one? Almost 15 inches, not quite. Inlay of brass. Is that a heart on it, Drew? In the brass inlay? Or a flower? A leaf? It's also on the reverse side. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these. I'm seeing for the very, very first time, just like you are. We try to keep a hands-off approach with all of these Damascus knives. So there's only been like 2 people that have even fooled with these. We don't want any rust to take place. we need to get them to our customers as quickly as possible. The type of pricing that you've seen, what we proved last Friday, well, there's no problemo on that. That's Sinbad. That will be the very first ever Sinbad dagger that I've ever seen. It's not like the sword; it's not quite as long. That's over 15 inches. And then look at that one that was on top. So we're only going to have one set of it because we had 2, and we used the other one with this one. And that was a good pair. If we would have had another Sinbad, we'd have had 2 sets and just sewed them together because they really, really, really complement each other. There's a saddle ring. Look at this incredible Damascus steel. So they went a little bit old school on this Damascus also. They didn't use quite as much of the nickel steel, the 15N20, like you're seeing now, because they want the knives to look exactly like you see them. Right? They want them to look old. They want them to be more of the traditional historical Damascus steel that actually originated in like 1600 in the city of Damascus. I have to hold this one too. I can't help it. Wow. That's all right, Schoenfeld. I'll work with you. You don't have to move. I'll work with you. You've been doing a good job. Kept you awake for a couple hours, haven't we? Done a good job at that. Both of them, $194, 102807. This was $650. I'm thinking we originally may have, Buzz got us these. Was $650 on the gunboats. Now it's $498. These were done, let's see, in 1985. Like you saw the Royer cuff earlier, those of you that picked up on it. And a gunboat pattern is just a really big canoe. It's a 94 frame. The canoe's 131, but these are 94 patterns. There were 2,500 sets, collections that were done. You have a single blade, which is was never a typical pattern that I can recall. It's torch bone. It's like a honeycomb torch bone. The 2-blade and the 3-blade. We have the USS Missouri. We have the Merrimack. And the Monitor, and the Constitution's the one over there, the single blade, yeah. The USS Constitution. I remember that gold shield. I sold these sets in 1985 when I was wholesaling knives out of a place in Knoxville, Tennessee, known as Star Sales. And Star Sales is no longer there. That was a long, 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 long time ago. This is your display box, the original, and the original certificate of authenticity is going to come along with it. 1985. So we have a $152 price that was passed on, discount from $650 to $498, and then those are done. It's $108.79 on that. 1985. Wow. It's almost 35 years ago, Jones. A long, long time ago. 35 years ago. And I sold those. I sold the Roy A cuffs. I remember the Roy A cuffs. I don't know that we ever even got to put one on display at Star Sales. They were bought just as soon as they came in the door. This is the Tashi, which is not, it's very similar to a Tai Chi, or Tachi as some people call it. It's not quite, it's a real curvature blade to the sword. And then the Tai Chi, the Segeos and all of that are done in the middle. But it's a close relative. Where in the world did they find these? So this is only $65. Wow. Look, wow. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful katana. Well, I guess where you got the dual, yeah, 'cause it's a Tai Chi. Most of them are more into the middle of the saya. That's leather wrap. Look at the incredible Suba. $65 price tag. I'm going to show the spine of this one real quick since I got a little bit of time. Time is on my side. Look at this, folks. That's going to be carbon. Carbon steel, folks. And a $200 retail that I'll call way back then. You have the katana sock that's going to come with it. Can I do it in 15 seconds, Chase? All right. You do a little Zeppelin for it. Give me that end cap real quick. Well, never mind. Huh? Give me that end cap real quick here. There we go. Just like so. It's a beautiful Tai Chi. $65 price tag. Chase, is that what I get for touching it? Look at this right here. It's been that way this week with me, folks. Like I said, it's the allergies and stuff. This is the only one. You know, I would just love to have about 20 of these. Look at this wood. Well, as you look at this Damascus, 18 inches in length. That's basically like a gladiator handle. The way that it's been designed. This is all, of course, they're all handmade. I'll flip this one around. Hopefully I won't break this one. We had 4 of those swords, by the way, but I guess we're going to make it only 3 now, because we want at that $65 Tai Chi. We're going to change that to 3, aren't we, Chase? If at all possible. Look at that. $120, folks. 102810 on that Damascus. Never seen one before until that one. This is a good looking, they call it split bone. So we have blue bone and smooth bone. Another extremely thick, heavy Damascus steel sword guard on a Bowie knife that's 18 inches, which is about usually around the normal size of an original tanto, you know, a Japanese tanto. End cap, Damascus. Well, if it's steel, it's Damascus. It does have brass spacers. Look at that tight raindrop. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that. I am looking at these for the first time, many of them, just like you are. I did not even notice that. Right down in there, see what else I can mess up. An embossed sheath. I'll show this guard real quick. Wow. $120. I set this one down. 108. Or excuse me, 102. See, that's an 837. We're not getting to all of them, folks. I've never seen him Frost do anything like that, having these all made, excuse me, in these extremely low runs. And again, it's just for our customers. They're built for you. The star-budded Dirk. Now, we've had this particular one before, but, you know, people like this one. It's single edge, a walnut handle. Also has more of the Roman gladius type of handle, a sword handle on it. A blood groove, not sharp on the top. It'd take a lot of work to even get it sharp on the top. It wasn't intended. A leather sheath with it, and some beautiful, beautiful walnut. Now, this is also at owed money. That's kind of what's significant about the item that you see here. That was an old item number, 57645. And it was $220 retail also. And that has not been changed at this moment. But we're never going to have or be able to get very many of those. We sell them out, and then we get one or two more. It's usually along the line of how the old star-budded works. People like them, and so do I. It looks brand or new, but it looks old. A leather stack Damascus, 102795. Wow. Check it. Look how they, is it my eyes or did they curve that? Huh? That was built like that. Huh? Yeah. You don't see them like that often. I've seen fixed blades before in the past that were done that way. Now this is, that's been sharpened down. Now there actually may be some states you can't buy this one in. So we have stacked leather and some wood. Let me get my old spectacles once again. And a very, very large fixed blade as well. Is that another 18-inch or 60? Yeah, they wanted them big. Pick this one up. Is that all right with y'all? I know I messed y'all up. Saddle ring on the leather belt sheath. Like that. I mean, that is just an absolute tremendous amount of Damascus steel on that hilt. Well, then, of course, the blade also. The handle is curved. It's made that way. It fits your hand. There's more of a curve on the bottom than there is on the top. We need to remember that. Start getting something built like that also. That was 102795. We are at a Damascus steel tanto. Wow. In walnut. The original, the old tanto blade. Tanto, for $98.75. Look at the work on that guard. It's been done in brass. It's also rat tail tang. That's got the look too. Less than $100, folks. And once again, if one does exist in this country, I am absolutely not aware of it. We just love the music, folks. Yep. Love that music. Look at that right there. They put a sawtooth on the back. Well, it's just tooled, really. It's really not for a saw. Look at that. Wow. 102,831. There we go. I hope that I know that everybody that wants some of these knives are not going to be able to get them. That's why, once again, I'm urging you. Just go to the website. All right? We have more than we have on the show because we you know we just have a limited amount of time on these shows to show them. But you can order them off the website. But you really need to be quick. All right, here's another handmade musha. All right, now this is more of a samurai. It's not quite like the ninja toe that you saw. This is going to come with the musha, musha, or musashi, however you want to say it, that certificate, but it has nothing to do with what the way the sword looks right now. That is blue and gold vein matrix stone. You have black and gold vein matrix stone. This does have the price reduction as well. They were around $783, I do believe, originally. They're $550. They've actually, and these have been sitting. Well, we aired one on a Sunday about, I don't know, 4 months ago, and it sold. It's gone. But the other one, they've been sitting, kind of out of sight. You know, out of sight, out of mind, that type of deal. You don't see them unless you don't find them unless you look for them, and that's why we have them. These were in the hen and rooster cage, weren't they, Drew? That old hen and rooster cage. Look at all of that file work, from the tip all the way through the entire tank. Oh, and look what he did. He went around to the bottom portion side of the tank. That's coming along with it. Well, that's just one fine-looking man, isn't it? He's autographed it. So that was August 2017, I think it was. Now, I don't know when that's when we offered it with this sword, but look at that. There you go, Drew. I'm going to give that one to you. Wow, we're going to include that, and that was metal, or it wasn't a photo. It is the Stag Brave. $46.50. Is this 2 feathers? 2 feathers stacked, huh? It is 2 feathers, isn't it? Stag Brave. Have y'all seen any of these in a while? I haven't. This one Frost found. Wow. $46.50? 50452. It's on a whitetail cutlery. You have wine wood, silver wood, and deer stag. They did file work on the guard as well as the backbone. And that is old money. 50452 on the Stag Brave at $46.50. Check this dude out here. At $98.75, the Crusader. Again, you're looking at more of a Roman type look to it. Now that looks exactly the way that a gladiator blade is done, only it's not a sword. On a short gladiator sword, it's in a dagger. And that is going to be multiple woods and a Damascus steel guard and a Damascus steel pommel at 15 inches in length with a leather sheath. I have never, ever seen one of these before. Most all the other ones I have not either. This one I know, I mean, you're going to remember that. Never seen one. It's $98.75 is all it's going to cost you, folks. When you call in order 102-812 on the Crusader Proto. All right, there we go. Let's see what we've got coming up. Oh, another wild. That is a wild one, too. Look at this blade design that has been done and achieved to be created in a Damascus steel, which you just simply do not see. I mean, custom knife makers, you can find them that do items like this, but we're talking about a very, very, very lengthy, long process. And the fact is, you just don't find many people that do it anymore. Look at this Damascus. That is, to me, almost like a cookery blade as well. I know they're referencing to it as the upsweep. That to me looks like a cookery blade that has a clip on the end of it and a flare that look almost like the Sinbad. That is all Damascus. Saddle ring leather sheath comes along with this one also. It only $110 on that. Wow. All right. This is going to be, we're calling this one the Wave. 102829 on that one. You see the top of it? Look at the thickness of that Damascus steel on that one. That is genuine bone. Look at the tool work at the top. It's not something else. It's really not associated a great deal with Damascus steel doing the tooling like that has been done. All right, I'll set that one. Yeah, there's your Wave. Try not to drop this one. I'm going to do the best I can not to drop it, guys. Finger grooved in the handle. $98.75. That's the price of the show, it seems to be, folks. And you know what? That is just really, really good money. I've never even spoken about that knife ever before until the show that you're watching. Most all of them, I know the star butt we've done before, and I've never even seen one of these in greenbone until these arrived. And that reminds me of an older pattern that we used to have in Frostwood. That was a long time ago, but it didn't have that false edge on top. So we're going to have greenbone. Tremendous amount of work that have been done in the guard and the spacers that are done in brass. Is that kind of like a wood or something right there? Anyway, that's very nice looking. 102802, $98.75. Oh, we got a little leaf there that we saw. Now this one I think is also all of them are going to be favorites. But there's something about this one too. Well, I didn't even see the name in the title until just now. Viking. I am a Viking show fan, avid fan. I watched them multiple times. When I get to the point that I can't wait for the show to come back on, of course I have to, except I just start watching season 1 all over again. Look at that walnut. Look at how that's been turned. Yeah. And that saddle ring. Look at this workmanship in this knife, folks. $120 price tag. 102838. When we sell the last one, unfortunately, it's going to be a long, long time. Long time. I'm really working with them to try to get some more of those. But I mean, if we started the process today, way into next year, those take a long time to produce. Now, this is the old Bounty Hunter. That's a trophy stag upsweep Skinner, $54.50 on 54,745 in deer stag. That's the block letter. The block letter trophy stag is the old original, the first ones that came out. Over 15 inches with a really, really nice leather sheath. Of course, you're going to have Bounty Hunter on the blade on that one. Silver wood. Hate to see those be gone, but they are. It's 54745. Thank you so very much for putting up with me. I know, again, I apologize. I've been a little bit under the weather, but that's... it's that time of the year. I'm ready to get it done and over with so I don't have to worry about it in fall hunting season. Internet, cutlerycorner.net. If you're told these are gone, Do it quick. You'll find some that we have not shown on the internet, but everybody else is going to be trying to do that as well. Register for our 2003 Dr. Nyfrom case that we're going to give away August the 30th. More knives to come, folks. Thank you so very much.